It is time to tackle a group of states here today, as we have four of them for you, and it's considered the East, North, Central, minus Ohio, since Ohio already has their own video with a dozen teams on the channel already. But we have Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, all together. It's 20 teams, so a stacked video for you guys here today, as I have a couple more in the pipeline as I've kind of really read into the comments of what you guys want to see. And trust me when I tell you, there will be one of those ultimate state videos where all the winners of the previous videos are going to be going head to head. But first, we have to finish out the states that we haven't done yet, as many as possible at least. And we're going to start with this group of four here today. Michigan, Notre Dame in the first conference championship, and it's 27-27, undefeated. 12-0 Notre Dame, 11-1 Michigan, as Donovan Edwards with a big run. Stiff arm and Donovan Edwards to the 49-yard line. 5.5 minutes to play as they're going to throw it. Michigan is going to go middle. That's going to be caught. And inside the 30-yard line with a 27 as they're going to drop to throw again. Edwards in the block. He's got time in the pocket, and he's got an open man. That's going to be a touchdown, Michigan. And they got the lead 34-27 as Notre Dame and Riley Leonard's got to come out here and do something. And with a three-man rush, Michigan can't get pressure. They almost got the pick, though. Michigan back on offense already in great field position. Third down, and they got the conversion inside the 40-yard line. And with 3:20 to go, Michigan with another big play has one right here. Can get into the red zone and start chewing that clock up as with 2.5 to go. End around on the edge. He's got room. He's got space. Making a man miss. Breaking a tackle. And Michigan into the end zone. Touchdown. And that could put an end to this first conference championship. Michigan can win it all here as they are going to be headed to the playoffs, it looks like, alongside Notre Dame. And we'll see what other teams could potentially join them. Riley Leonard nowhere to go with the football. Just throws it away. 4th down and 1 at the 2-minute warning. Has the completed pass. And to the 40-yard line. Dropping to throw it again. You got to go quickly here with a flag down, and this one looks like it's going to be on Michigan's defense. It will be pass interference, so Notre Dame a little bit closer, but you're down a timeout, so it's looking like you're going to really need to rely on an onside kick as Leonard to the outside, caught it, and he's got the touchdown, so maybe you have a chance here. Onside kick over the head of one, but not two, and Michigan scoops it up. Can run out the clock here with a first down, and they're not going to get it here. Timeout used, 3rd down and 4. Edwards, he breaks a tackle, but not two. And now you're going to try a long field goal, risky ball here. It's no good. And Notre Dame has 30 seconds to go, so they got a chance. Middle, diving grab, midfield, now jumping ahead to the 40-yard line. 15 seconds to go, throwing it out of bounds, and now it's 4th down and 1. Are they going to go for it all or just go for the first? They're going to go for the first, but they're not going to get that either. And Michigan holds on for the win. So the first conference championship goes for the Wolverines as they get the number 2 seed in the first round by Notre Dame in the playoffs, and they're taking on Syracuse. And right now things are looking good for Notre Dame with 7 minutes to play. They got a 2-score lead, but Syracuse with the football. Kyle McCord delivering a first down completion and to the 15-yard line as he's dropping back. McCord and zone knocked away. 4th down, and they could try the field goal. They will to cut it to a 1-score lead. You know, you could have gotten the touchdown there, but you wanted to at least ensure that you have a chance in a 1-score game, but you'll need a touchdown and 2-point conversion. But first of all, you'll need a stop, and that's if you can get one, as Notre Dame already in enemy territory. 37-yard line, middle, up the seam, caught. Notre Dame in no time can immediately make it that 2-score game once more. 4 minutes to play, a lot of time. He's going to throw out of bounds, and they'll take the field goal, so it'll be kick on the way. Short field goal, it is good, and Kyle McCord and the Syracuse offense is going to need a lot more if they're going to have a chance in this one. 104 to go. They got the first down there. Got to move it quickly, though, as they're getting back to the line. Then they're going to throw outside for another first down. Get out of bounds. Stop the clock, as you're going to be at least looking to get into field goal range again, but you're going to get sacked this time, but you'd like the touchdown this time around, as you didn't get it last drive. Throwing it up the same cup, broke it up at the last moment. It looked like he had it, but the defender is going to knock it away. Then they get the 4th down stop, and Notre Dame going to be a first down away from sealing this one for good, as they're going to get more than that. First down inside the 15, staying on his feet and running out the clock, as it really looked like McCord delivered one-on-one up the seam. Could have had it. It was knocked out the last second, and now Notre Dame, we're sticking with them here in the second round. They're taking on a number 1 ranked Georgia team, and they're down by 7 as Etienne gets stopped on 3rd down. So Georgia going to take a field goal here to make it a 2-score lead. Kick is good. So now, roles are reversed. Notre Dame's the one down by 2 scores in this dire situation and almost throw a pick. They're going to go for it on 4th and 10 with 6.5 to go. Middle. That's intercepted. You got away with one last time. Not this time. And honestly, maybe it would have been better if you just swatted the ball down. But regardless, it's Georgia football. And Etienne on the outside. First down. And Etienne to the 10. He's going to go. Another handoff right up the middle. Touchdown. And things looking real bad as Notre Dame has themselves getting blown out in the second half and losing 36-13. So now we switch over to Michigan, who's down 24-17 to Texas A&M, and Donovan Edwards up the sidelines, and Edwards to the 25 as he gets his offense moving to start their drive. Play action, deep drop. He's looking, he goes left, goes back right, stays in the pocket, now right up the middle. A little indecisiveness, but he gets an 8-yard run as they go back to Edwards on the ground this time. First down goal to go, and now Michigan looking for the tie. He's got it off the goal line, touchdown, and Michigan ties things up with plenty of time to go. It's now the defense getting going with a 4-yard loss. And Wegman throwing, and he's got a first down right at the marker. They give it to him. 2nd down and 4, moving the chains as he's got another one flare out to the running back, and he's going to get it to the 48. So 2 back-to-back first downs and looking for a third. Play action from Wegman. He's got an open man over the middle, turning it upfield. Stiff arm and down to the 32. 3.5 to go. And is this Texas A&M team going to be able to move it anymore? No, it looks like, as the field goal try after the Michigan stop is going to give them a 3-point lead. So Michigan has plenty of time. Donovan Edwards getting the first down. Nice patience there from him as they're going to go with the screen, getting Edwards the ball as much as they possibly can, and he's going to get them another first down as with 1.5 to go. Position to maybe tie this one. They got Loveland. Out of bounds he goes, and now Michigan in field goal range, but can they go for the win? As now you're maybe knocked out of field goal range, sacked at the 42, 3rd and 19. That's up in the air. It's incomplete. 4th and 19. They're going to try it anyway from 59. Kick. It's good, and we're going to overtime. So the sack didn't cost them, but they still have to get it as Wegman in one play. Touchdown A&M, and Michigan now on offense. They're going to throw underneath. That's a fumble. It's a fumble. It looked a little late, but it's going to hold up. A&M with the scoop, and they're going to win this game as Michigan did all that at the very end to get that field goal, a 59-yarder, all for nothing as the first year comes to an end, and we've seen 2 of our teams make the playoffs. So, you know, as we transition to the next season, I do want to ask you guys, I literally went through so much, like YouTube tutorials and settings and all this stuff to try to make the video look a little bit better for you guys. You know, part of this was a little bit of a work in progress with the new setup and everything, and I wanted to make sure that, you know, at the post-football season, kind of end of the cycle for college football 25, where things are going to be a little more slow. I understand that with the views and everything, that, you know, I wanted to take the time to try to figure things out. So if all the YouTube tutorials and everything and all the settings that I tried to put in still don't make this video look a little bit better, then maybe I'm just an idiot, and you guys can, at this point, just talk to me like I'm a literal 4-year-old and help me understand what I'm doing wrong here. But if it looks good, then let me know. This is really all just up to you guys to tell me how it looks, because there are some times where it looks fine on my end, and then I render the video, and then I upload the video, it looks a little different. And you know, it's just been a headache to try to figure things out, but that's why we're learning. That's why we're trying to get better and trying to improve all the time with each and every single video, and it's a work in progress as we continue to try to get better. So we're on to season 2, and we got Indiana against Michigan, 12 versus 11, so it's very likely one of these teams is not making the playoffs, but the winner definitely will be, as Michigan down by 7 to Indiana as they're going to go middle. That's going to be caught. They got no more Edwards, no more Loveland, no more of these star players, but they still got talented guys as always, as Michigan's constantly reloading as they got it inside the 25-yard line. But that's going to be a sack. Indiana gets them down. 5 minutes to play. Handoff up the middle. He's got room. He's got the first. He's got it to the 10-yard line. Basically goal to go. 6 yards out as Taylor, he's going to get it in for the touchdown. Michigan ties things up, and Indiana's got 4 minutes to do their thing as they got to immediately start it with an amazing play over the middle. Now a screen outside. He's going to get broken tackles, and he's going to go from what looked to be a 4th and short to a first down in a big gain. Now on 3rd and inches, they're not going to get it. 4th and inches, they're going to try the long field goal kick for 50 plus is good. I would have thought you'd maybe consider going for that one, but they took the field goal and it worked out. Now they need the defense to come up big here. Michigan with over a minute to play. Play action. It's a sack. Fumble, and Michigan jumps on it. So 4th and 16 now. Still not a good situation to be in. It's going to be incomplete. And Indiana is going to win the division, win the conference, win it all, and into the playoffs they go. Michigan still slides in at the 12th seed. That is really surprising, as Michigan's immediately going to get sacked, fumble, scooped up by Penn State. But I'm surprised that a team that was 11th ranked, that lost their conference championship and is 9-4, made the playoffs. That's a little bit of a lucky break for Michigan, but it's looking like they're going to allow Penn State to tie it. I mean, 13-0, Penn State is looking to just knock Michigan right back out and prove that they shouldn't have been in the playoffs to begin with, as Michigan running backwards. He can't run backwards that much. He's going to get sacked, 24 yards to go. A little swing pass. I think Penn State will take that, as it's going to still set up 3rd down and long, 3rd and 14, as they're going to throw it. He's got time. He's got no one open, though. He's got a net check down underneath, and that's going to be nowhere to go. So Penn State with the football. Drew Allar with 2 minutes to go. Middle, that's going to be a grab. Nice one there. 3rd down and 3. They got another conversion in them. They got the check down open. Running backs got it for the 1st down, and Penn State moving it. Now into field goal range with the 1st down and a nice run. He's got it inside the 30-yard line. Michigan is reeling here as they need to stop them to have a chance, and they're going to, but it's not going to be a good chance. It's only going to be with about 10 seconds to play, and the kick is good. Michigan had only 8 seconds to play and didn't really do anything with it. No surprise there. But now we jump to Indiana, and they got the toughest matchup of them all. They got Oregon. I apologize, Indiana, as they're going to be down by 13, and Oregon is going to be looking for the stop, looking for the win here. That ball is going to be over the head of the receiver. Oregon can put things away here with the score, and they are going to go for it all, and they got the score exactly on cue. I mean, they're going to go for it too. It's not really going to matter all that much. The game is going to end 32-13, so not really much in Indiana, to really go crazy about for their playoff debut. But look at this. How about a bowl game? Northern Illinois and Alabama. I had to do like a double take on that one. So, we go through, here's the bowl results, but I had to go back to this one just to take a peek. 77-14. How about 9 touchdown passes? Northern Illinois, you've had a very interesting start to this video. You go 1-11 in the first year, then you get blown out by over 60 points in season 2. Northern Illinois, you have a really interesting video ahead of you potentially. So I wanted to also let you guys know for these state videos, expect more of them. I said at the start we're going to be doing that ultimate state video. That's going to be kind of the culmination of the videos for this game cycle for College Football 25 leading into College Football 26. I have a few more that I want to do. I have a couple of more combo state videos to do, since a lot of the states are at this point 4, 5, 6 teams, not really enough to do a solo video, so you have to combine them. There's one more state that is a solo video coming out. That's probably going to be the next one, and then there's going to be like 2 or 3 more combos, maybe 3, maybe 4 even. I want to get it to where, we'll have like 16, 17, 18 teams for the big ultimate state video, and just have a big free-for-all for all these teams. So look forward to that. Look forward to the state videos to be kind of the more prevalent uploads over the next couple of weeks as we try to, get as many as we possibly can. So season 3 is going to be Michigan versus Michigan State. So Michigan finding themselves in the conference title game again, and Michigan State, a new challenger approaching, 9 versus 10. So playoffs potentially on the line here, even though Michigan did make it, losing, even though they were the 11 seed last year. I still think playoffs very much on the line when you're talking about 9, 10, 11, 12 type teams facing off, as Michigan with the lead, but they're going to get stopped here in the red zone, so a field goal try is going to be up and good. So Michigan State not done as they got 5 minutes in a one-score game, but they're getting absolutely demolished there. 3rd down and 15. Screen is knocked away, and they're going to have to punt it immediately back to Michigan, who has great field position. And now a 1st down. 1 first down was all it took to get them into field goal range. So now you really need something happening in your favor if you're the Spartans, as you need a turnover probably, or a missed field goal or something. 3rd down and 10. They're just going to play it safe with the handoff, and they're going to set themselves up. Centering it for a field goal try. Kick is good. So Michigan with the 2-score lead. Michigan State, you got something crazy in you. You're probably going to need something wild like an onside kick, but are you even going to get it out of your own territory? No, you're not. Michigan stops them 4 and out. And how about another touchdown for good measure? Michigan ends it. 3 straight conference championship appearances, 2 victories, and back to the playoffs they go. Meanwhile, the Spartans knocked out. Like I said, when you're playing, roughly 10 seed, you're kind of on the fringe there. Wisconsin, meanwhile, is in the playoffs as they're the number 7 team. They didn't make the conference championship, but they went 11-1, so they deserve to be here. And against Oregon, they're trying to put up a better fight than Indiana did, and they're doing a good job right now as they hold it to a 1-score game. 8 points, needing a touchdown, 2-point conversion, 5.5 to play as they go middle. That's going to be caught, and back to the line at 4:40 as they're at the 49-yard line. Middle, caught again, 1st down, and they're in position to maybe go and tie this one. 3rd down, screen for the tight end, and that's a curious call. 3rd down, and now on 4th down, you go to a little jet pass, and what vision from the running back, sprinting through the middle, touchdown, what a play. He went from outside, cut it back inside, spun free, and Wisconsin ties it with a 2-point conversion. That's an awesome play, awesome vision from the running back in the evasion to spin away and get that score. Meanwhile, Wisconsin's getting the stop here, and Oregon is in trouble, as they're always the team that ruins so many teams' videos when we make these, as it's going to be Wisconsin right up the middle. That's going to be caught for the 1st down inside the 10. Are they going to pull it off? It feels like every time you beat Oregon, it's like you're taking down like the final boss in this game, as inside the 5, he's getting leveled. Still, though, he hangs on, and Wisconsin for the field goal at 15 seconds to go is through, and Oregon down to their last try. A Hail Mary, and they send the blitz. It's going to go down, and Wisconsin is going to take down Oregon at home, and they are moving on. A 17-point 4th quarter for Wisconsin, and they will be on to the 2nd round, as will be their opponents down the line, potentially in Michigan, if they can get past Iowa State. But Iowa State with an 8-point lead with the football. 6 minutes to go, and he's getting sacked. 2nd down and 18. Got a long way to go. Pressure in again. He can't get the pass off. 3rd down at 23. And they're going to have to try something crazy here. Stepping up. And he's sacked again. Well, he got sacked forward, so it counts as a 2-yard run, but it all counts the same as they're going to get the football back in Wisconsin. In a good field position to tie it. It's going to go 3 and out. Defense, can you get some more sacks? Well, it looks like it, as Wisconsin, what is this D-line? They are incredible. 3rd down and 14 screen. I mean, that's one way to beat the pressure, but it's not going to get you the first. So at the 2-minute warning, it's going to be Wisconsin football with another try added, and they're in one play, the tight end up the sidelines inside the 30-yard line, as 27-yard line. He's got a swing pass to the running back, gets by the linebacker, and he's going to get it to the 1st down marker, 14-yard line, as he's throwing. Curl, he dives down to the 1. He dove for it, but they're going to get the touchdown on the next play. 2-point conversions ultimately going to be what it comes down to. Middle, it's caught. Iowa State now has to go in a minute and get down the field, and this Wisconsin pressure has been incredible in this 4th quarter. 55 seconds, as it's going to be another sack. Wisconsin drops them. Could we be heading to overtime? 3rd and 13. He's rolling. He's going to run it. He's got the first. He's sliding. And the huge scramble. 47-yard line outside. Leaping grab. He hung on into field goal range with the run. And he's got it to the 34. And Wisconsin watching them going to kick this field goal. It is good. And it's going to be Iowa State surviving despite the Wisconsin crazy pass rush. Now Michigan is going to be on to take on TCU. That ball went over the head of the tight end, and now a field goal immediately is going to be what we see for Michigan. 17-12 TCU. What do you got in response? Is a deep ball wide open, and no one's going to catch him. You know it's a problem when the closest guy was a linebacker. 2-point conversion is going to be no good, so it's going to be a 1-point game with 6 to play. Michigan with the football, and now with plenty of time to get their ground game going, as Darius Taylor, I believe with the transfer from Minnesota in this dynasty, has been incredible for this Michigan team, and they're going to go back to him. Handoff right up the middle. He's fighting. He's going to get 9, and Taylor going to get the football once more. No, it's the backup running back getting in there, and they got another guy who could go and get themselves a first down. 34-yard line. Taylor back in. He's into block, picks up one, and now over the middle. It's going to be caught for the first down, as now in the red zone. Taylor with the handoff. He's got lead blockers. He's got the edge. He's got the first down. Goal to go. 6-yard line. Third down, as they got time. They got the back of the end zone. Touchdown, the defender. A little lacking awareness there. 2-point conversion for the full lead. It's good. 7-point lead, and now TCU needing to score and put this ball into the end zone to potentially tie it, as they're going to drop to throw it. Outside, caught, getting that ball past the 40-yard line, an injury timeout, but 2.5 to play, so plenty of time for TCU with the swing pass. That's going to get blown up. Loss of 7 on a pass play. Probably should have just dropped that one. Running back's going to make up for it with a catch for a third down and inches try, so a good job from TCU to get it back, and then they get the first down to the 31. Minute 20 to go. Second down and 2. Outside, caught, and he's down to the 1. And TCU, little pop pass, turning on a field, touchdown. And for the tie, Michigan got a minute to play, and they're getting sacked. And now they got to punt the football, and they go 3. And now that punt is going to set TCU up in good field position, and they're going to get a nice 8-yard return. 46-yard line with 11 seconds to play. Deep middle, it's broken up. 8 seconds to play. You need one 5-6 yarder, but they're instead going to take all the time and throw a Hail Mary. It's incomplete, and we're going to overtime, so I think they mismanaged that one. So Michigan is stopping these swing plays. You see TCU lose 7, now you lose 5, and now they're going to throw it outside for the first down, so I guess it didn't matter. They got it all back, and now 3rd down and 6. He's going to get sacked. He couldn't get the pass off. Field goal try is going to be good, and now TCU can win it with a touchdown. 25 yards to go, as they're going to go middle. Immediately get all of that down to the 3-yard line. 22-yard gain, 1st and goal. They got tries at this one, as he's going to throw it. It's caught. He hung on. Touchdown. TCU is going to win it. I thought Michigan had this one, but it's not going to be. And a big overtime stunner for Michigan, as these teams now, once again, I think it's just 2 teams in, 2 teams out by the second round, and they are going to be moving into the offseason where Michigan's made 3 straight conference championships and has taken on 3 different teams. They've won 2 of them, but somebody's got to take down Michigan, as we've seen some of these teams sneak their way in. With Michigan State, they got bounced from the playoffs, but they could have snuck their way in. Wisconsin got in and beat Oregon, which is pretty impressive, but not to make a conference championship yet. And then Notre Dame, they haven't even been around since that first season, and we'll see what some of these other teams are able to do, because we got some really good teams in here. This is a pretty stacked video in terms of team talent, because it's not just Michigan, Wisconsin, Notre Dame. I mean, Illinois sometimes has some really good Sims. Purdue sometimes becomes a really good team. Northwestern is up and down. They're pretty okay, but I've seen sometimes where Northwestern becomes pretty good. It's not completely random with some of these teams. Sometimes teams just do better in Sim. Indiana, honestly, is one of those teams that doesn't do amazing in Sim from what I've seen. You can let me know if you've seen Indiana have some crazy save files, but in simming thousands of years by this point, I feel like I've got a good grasp on what teams do and don't become good. We got Michigan, no conference championship for this time, and it's looking like maybe no playoffs either. Wisconsin versus Michigan State in the conference title game, and we will have a guaranteed new first-time conference champion, and Michigan State trying to avenge what they had last year, as they were close but didn't quite pull it off against Michigan. Wisconsin, meanwhile, trying to get there first, as they're down by 2 and in great position. Handoff, first down inside the 10, down to the 9, and with 7 to play, he's going to throw on 1st and goal. He's got it middle, caught, touchdown, and Wisconsin's got the lead. Now 6.5 to play as Michigan State with it rolling. He's throwing. He got the pass off, and that's completed. I don't know how he completed that one. He took a shot and threw a perfect ball in between 3 defenders. And now he's got another big play. This one, it got the points on the board. Touchdown. So the quarterback did his thing on that drive. What a performance from him. And now the 2-point conversion for the 3-point lead, that's going to be broken up. I mean, even if he caught that, I don't think he was getting in. So Wisconsin with a 1-point deficit, running the football immediately to the 40-yard line with 4.5 to play. Right up the middle they go. And another first down. He's just squeezing his way through, fighting through contact. 3rd down as they got another conversion in them. They're going to go to the running back, but the swing pass. You know, some of these teams got to stop with the swing passes. It's not working. It's just not working today, as that's going to be a 3-and-out for Michigan State. Now Wisconsin takes it back over at the 29-yard line. They got a big play over the middle, right to midfield off the bat with 1:28 to go. And now outside they're in field goal range. They can win it here as Michigan State starting to burn timeouts. And right up the middle, he's got the first down, and Michigan State can do nothing now as they have to watch this time bleed down and watch Wisconsin get a little bit closer. 28 seconds, and the kick is good. So you got a slight chance, but by the time you touch this football 4th down, you get a completed pass, hurry it back to the line, you got to spike it. I don't know if you got a 70-yard arm on this quarterback, but will he even get the spike off? 2, 1, he does. So you're going to get a Hail Mary, but you're going to need to load up and throw that ball 75+ yards. Pressure comes in. That ball is going to go out of bounds, and it's incomplete. Wisconsin wins the conference championship, and Michigan State, for the 2nd straight year, is not going to be able to get the job done. So unfortunate for the Michigan State fans out there. They are still going to be going into the playoffs, though, taking on Penn State. Michigan also makes it. Wisconsin with the first-round bye, but Michigan State, I mean, talk about coming up small in these big games. 0-2 in the conference championship, and now a playoff embarrassment over Penn State, 37-7. So let's move over to a team that's maybe a little bit more worth our time. Georgia, Michigan, and that's almost a safety. 3rd down and 15 for Georgia as they're up by 3, and they convert. And from their own 1-yard line, they now find themselves heading for another first down, and now they're moving the football close to midfield. 3rd down and inches. He's going to throw it out of bounds, so Michigan is going to still get the football back, just not in as good as field position as they would have liked, as with 3 minutes to play, they're on 3rd down and 19. Screen set up. He's going to get no blocking. And now Michigan's going to have to punt and trust their defense one more time. And Georgia has a first down and a lot more. Catch and run all the way to the 24. Michigan probably going to have to start using those timeouts now, as on first down, they're going to get the sack. They're still very much in field goal range, but maybe you could try to knock them out. They're not going to, but they will at least get the football back in a 1-score game, and it will be a touchdown, what will be needed for Michigan to move on, as they're throwing a deep ball on the first play of the drive. He's got it. He took the top of the defense, and he beats 2 defenders. Touchdown, and Michigan has the 1-point lead, as now Georgia having to come back and put themselves in the field goal range. They start with a great play, 44-yard line, a lot of time. Somebody got to get open, and nobody does, but he breaks the tackle on the check down, and he turns that into a first. Michigan, you got to be sick with that play, and now Georgia in the field goal range. Minute to go, and it's intercepted. You just needed to run the football, and they threw a pick. What is Georgia doing? Their coach ain't gonna hear the end of that one. That is an awful decision. I mean, the coach deserves blame, but the quarterback does too for throwing that one. Now we got a little interconference matchup. Michigan, Wisconsin. One of these teams going to the semifinals. They'll be one step shy of a national championship as Wisconsin trying to build on their lead. 3-point lead. Can they turn it into a 2-score one? 3rd down. He's getting brought down. And it'll be a field goal, as now it will be 23-17. So Michigan still keeping it a 1-score game, just like they did against Georgia. Can they make the big play? This time they'll go 3-and-out. But they still have 3.5 minutes to go as Michigan gets the 3-and-out back in the other way. So back where we started with Michigan with a 6-point deficit and 3 minutes to play. Now quickly we're jumping ahead to 2 minutes as on 3rd down, 4th and inches. I don't know about that spot. Yeah, they did change that. I thought that was a pretty crazy spot, but it will be a first down as he throws it. Deep ball caught, and they're going to do it again. Touchdown, and it's Stewart again. It's the same guy as the Georgia game, and it's going to be Georgia going down. Wisconsin, are they going to go down the same way as they're going to throw one over the top, and that's caught? What a grab. Georgia made the mistake of throwing a pick at field goal range, but Wisconsin is in field goal range, and they should not make the same mistake as they'll throw it. He's going to get sacked. Now they're backed up, they're down to 19. He's going to step up, throw it on the run. He's dropped it. He dropped the football, and now Wisconsin is going to get the field goal still. But you really could have made this a lot more difficult for Michigan if you caught that football. It doesn't matter, I guess. Intercepted. Wisconsin's going to the semifinals. And that is going to be maybe further than what Michigan should have made it, because I can't believe Georgia made the mistake that they made, but Wisconsin did not make the same one. Now they're in the semifinals against Texas. And it's going to be 2 versus 3. Conference champion versus conference champion. And on 4th down, they pump the football to Wisconsin, who's down by 3. And they're throwing deep ball. That's going to be intercepted. And now Texas has it in great field position. Handoff. He's got a lead. He stays on his feet. He's got the first. I think he got that first, but they're not going to give it to him. And he's going to get it on the next play. So it doesn't matter regardless, as they're going to go play action. He's going to throw it outside. Caught, turning upfield. And that's a first down as Arch Manning trying to take his team to a national championship. And he's going to have his running back running through a guy. Goal to go from the 3. Handoff, it gets blown up in the backfield. Loss of 1. 3rd down and goal. He's looking. Manning to the end zone. It's going to be broken up right at the goal line. So they're going to try the field goal. They're going to knock it through. And now Wisconsin down by 6 with 4 minutes to play, just under that. Now we're moving ahead to 3.5 with 3rd down and 1. He's not going to get there. 3rd and 1 turns to 4th and 1, and they punt the football. And now Arch Manning, can he put it away? He's got a big play there. Under 2.5 to go. That ball's fumbled. What happened there? What in the world? It just, we snapped it off his leg or something. It was a bad snap. And Wisconsin, 3rd and 16. Can they, I guess, capitalize on a weird mistake? It's going to be 4th down and 2. 1.5 minutes. Game potentially on the line. It's incomplete. Texas, I guess, get under center or do something to make sure your center doesn't mess up again. He's got it 2nd and inches. Handoff for the game. He's got it. Texas is going to end it. That was a crazy play. I mean, I don't really see that often. A center, I think, just snapped it, and sometimes this happens in real life where the center will like snap it and it'll hit his leg, or he'll like snap it too high and it'll like hit him in some way and hit the ground. I ain't ever seen that in the game though. That doesn't happen really. So, I mean, the fact that Wisconsin almost just made a national championship due to a bad snap would have been crazy, but we're on to another season. Wisconsin making it to the semifinals. Michigan's been in the mix every single season, but has yet to get to the end. And then Michigan State, you need to learn how to win a big game. Some of these other teams, can one of them step up and break through? As, I mean, with 20 teams in this video, the chances of a team stepping up, breaking through, doing something is greater than, the videos where we got 10, 11, 12 teams. One of these teams objectively is going to break through. It's got to happen. Just the odds are on our side. It's just a matter of who and how many. So we get to the next season and we see it's going to at least hold for now. But look at all the 10-win teams. We got Valpo. We got Northern Illinois. He's going to be at 10-2. Butler at 9-3. As that's a couple of teams right there. A couple of underdog schools. We're going to have Northern Illinois in the playoffs, but we're going to see what some of these other schools are kind of building there. We got 2 of our FCS schools in the top 25. They're not going to be in the playoffs, but, upward trajectory is what we like to see. Notre Dame, meanwhile, they're up by 12 on Michigan. So even though Michigan's been prominently in this conference championship almost every single year, it's not resulted in that national title success. And right now, they're not looking too good, as Notre Dame is got the ball. They got the lead. They can tack on more points. And if Notre Dame puts a ball in the end zone here, it might be over, but the sack is going to at least help them out a little bit. 2nd down and 16. Middle caught, broken tackle. Into 3rd and 2 it goes. 27-yard line, speed option, pitch it out. He's got the first. He's turning it up the sidelines. He's got the speed down to the 10. Close to putting this one away potentially, as he's got the juke move. He's got the lane. He's got the touchdown. And Michigan, they did tack on 1 score at the end, but Notre Dame takes care of business in very clear-cut fashion. I mean, Northern Illinois will also be in the playoffs. Michigan, despite being at the 10 seed, does not get into the playoffs, which is crazy because we've seen them get in on other years where they weren't as good. But Northern Illinois has got UCLA here as they're throwing outside. That's going to be caught, broken tackle. And this Northern Illinois team, a pretty weird one. 1-11 in year one, blown out 77-14 in year two in their bowl game, and here they are in the playoffs. So I guess maybe a little redemption for them as they're getting sacked as UCLA in this tie game backed them up to 3rd down and 15, throwing the ball. Davies got it on the run. I run it to defenders. It's not gonna be caught. Touchdown. And the Huskies got the 1-score lead. And now UCLA needs to do something to put this ball in the end zone on the run. That's going to be caught for the 1st down. And with 3 minutes to play, 3rd down and 4. Quick slant over the middle. He's got it. Hung on. Impressive grab. And now 2nd down and 3. Outside again. Just slowly dinking and dunking their way down the field. Short passes, getting the catch and runs. Draw play action. He's getting sacked here. And that play just took too long to develop. And 3rd down and 18 now. He's throwing it right up the seam. He's caught it again. What a grab from these UCLA receivers to hang on. And now another play where he got brought down backwards. He's gonna get the first. How are these guys hanging on to these balls? How are they hanging on? UCLA touchdown on the read option. That is 3 really tough grabs in key situations that they brought in. And now that's another one that Northern Illinois almost brought in as UCLA is going to get the stop. We're going to overtime. This game has been a little wild with these receivers for UCLA finding a way to bring everything in. 3rd down and 11 though. He's got a pass outside, caught, turning in a field. He's going to get down to the 4, goal to go. He's going to toss it to the fullback. He lost yards. 3rd down and 9 from the goal line. He's going to run it. He's got the touchdown. I guess you don't pay for running a fullback toss on 2nd and goal as they're going to go Northern Illinois. Their tackle's getting bowled over. He's getting sacked. And now you're backed up to 2nd and 19. Running back can't block him. He's getting sacked again. These blocking assignments are not too good. You can't be having their star edge rusher being blocked by a running back, but I guess nobody's blocking anybody. 4th and 33 in overtime. Throwing it deep. It's incomplete. Northern Illinois, you got some weird results in this video as they're gonna lose. I mean, how do you get pushed back into your own territory in overtime in college football? That is embarrassing, as Wisconsin now is gonna have Ole Miss having a big play. Now they're gonna be driving as it's a 3-point deficit for Ole Miss, and that ball is gonna be caught and inside the 20-yard line. Red zone opportunity with 7 to play. End zone. That's intercepted. Wisconsin nails it, and they take it over with the 3-point lead, and now can get into running the football at home here as the crowd on their side. And with 7 to go, you get the little screen outside. That's going to be caught for a 1st down. And now 3rd down and 7. Can you move the chains once more? You are going to throw a pick on the other side, and that's going to be a pick 6. Ole Miss. He threw it right in front of the coach. That was kind of funny. The coach immediately just put his arms out like, what are you doing, man? As he almost had to step onto the field. What a grab off the tip. What is going on here? Tip ball into Wisconsin's hands. 5 minutes of play. And 3rd down and 3 right up the middle. He's going to get overpowered, and he's not going to get it. Wisconsin has to punt the football, and now Ole Miss has the football with an opportunity to run this clock down. 4 minutes to play and a handoff right up the middle. Breaking a tackle. Getting some nice yardage. 2nd down and 2 turns to 3rd down and 2. Play action. Quarterback going to roll into a sack. And they're going to get the football back. Wisconsin now. They need a touchdown. Check down underneath. Going to be caught for a 9-yard gain. They'll give it to a 2nd and inches. It's going to be a run. 1st down. You got time. You can take it slow. 2.5 to play. As they got clean pocket underneath. You can't be throwing check downs and double coverage though. 4th down and 10. Game on the line potentially. And it's knocked away. Wisconsin has all their timeouts, but the 2-minute warning has hit, and they can't allow many more first. As 3rd down and 4 will hit. Timeout used. He's throwing middle. It's broken up. But now Ole Miss had a decision to make. They didn't want to try the 55-yard field goal, so Wisconsin will have a chance to win it with a touchdown here. 1st down and 10 from the 35. He's going to throw middle. That's going to be caught. Turning up to the 49. They give him at the 50-yard line. Minute 14 to play. 1st and 10. He's got time. He's stepping up. He's getting sacked. 2 defenders got in there. 55 seconds to play. 3rd and 14. He's going to throw it. It's going to be caught short. 4th down and 1. Game on the line. He's got the check down open, but he's going to go for more, and it's incomplete. Wisconsin goes down. They wanted to take a shot. I think you had the running back underneath at the first down marker, but they didn't want to do it. Now Penn State takes on Notre Dame here in the second round. It's going to be Notre Dame, conference champion, #1 seed, taking on Penn State, who won their first round matchup. As in the Rose Bowl here, it's going to be Notre Dame for the first down, and with that 6-point lead in enemy territory, 3rd down and 9. Can they expand upon their lead? They're going to get a completion to the 37. They're not going to kick a field goal from, roughly 55 yards out. They're going to punt it. 3rd down and 14, though, as Penn State could go 3 and out here. Middle, that's going to be caught, so no 3 and out, and they're going to move the chains. Notre Dame trying to be one of the teams in this video to make a semifinals appearance at least, as the quarterback's going to take up. Penn State's quarterback jetting. He's running into the open field, sliding at the 31, and a big run for the quarterback. Play action, taking a step back, throwing it up, and that's going to be caught. He climbed the ladder for that one, and now goal to go. He's throwing underneath, caught for the tight end, and that's going to be down at the 1. 3rd and goal for the 1. He's rolling, and he got turned into pressure. It's a sack, and now 4th and goal, under a minute to play. It's caught. I don't think he caught that. I really don't think he caught that, but they give him a touchdown. What's the catch rule? What was that? As Penn State has the lead, and they're going to force a 4th down and 10. Are they going to get away with this? A Notre Dame flag on the play. It's incomplete. Game is over, and I don't think it's going to be in their favor, is it? Holding. Game is over. I don't think he caught that football. He did not hang on to that football long enough for that to be counted as a catch. He did not. Hey, comment down. What did he catch that? Because I really don't think he did. I mean, because I know once he get credited for the catch in the end zone, it doesn't matter. The ball could come loose. The ball can whatever. But that was really quick for that to be called a catch and a touchdown off the bat. Like, that ball came squirting loose. There's got to be some sort of, he didn't survive the ground on that one. I don't know what the catch rule is going to dictate, but I don't know. That's a little controversial, a little suspect in my opinion. So Notre Dame maybe got robbed there. That's crazy. We've already seen some crazy plays in this video, from a center snapping it off his leg, a catch that maybe wasn't a catch, Georgia throwing a pick when they were in field goal range and the enemy has like no timeouts of field goal range. I don't even understand what's going on with some of these teams and the decisions made from the refs and from the players. I don't know, but we got a lot going on here. Notre Dame puts together a really nice recruiting class. That's what they do really well in this game, is recruit. And now can we get one of these other teams like Northern Illinois, Butler, one of these schools that really had an ascension type of year? Can we get them in the conference championship? And okay, it's Butler. Butler is going to be against Michigan State. Wisconsin, Notre Dame, Michigan all also in the playoff hunt. Northern Illinois kind of outside looking in at 16, probably not going to get in, but a couple of teams here could make the playoffs. With 20 teams and a lot of good ones, we're going to be having numerous, like, 2, 3, maybe even 4 teams in the playoff type years. So Butler is taking on Michigan State, a Michigan State team that has just not been able to win these big games. I mean, it feels like there's always like a team that just cannot win the big one or cannot do it. We've had some teams get over the hump and eventually break through and win that big game, but there's also been teams that just never do it, and Michigan State trying to finally do it as their quarterback spinning away. He's going to get an impressive throw away on 3rd and 8, but it's going to still result in the same. Ball goes to Butler with a 3-point deficit and 3 minutes to play. Michigan State's already come up short in 2 previous conference championships, and a flag is down. And this one going to be coming back, so no first down for Butler, and it's a big break for the Michigan State defense to back them up to 3rd down and 7 now, as he's going to throw it. He's going to go outside for a completed pass at a first down. They're not going to take this one away, as in field goal range, it's maybe 10, 15 more yards, as they are going to get it. 44-yard line, as you can try from, we've seen kickers hit from 60 in this game, but now they can definitely hit from 50 here. It's going to be 50 from the 33-yard line, but you want to get that touchdown, want to get the lead. It's going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 10, as he's going to not take a sack here. That's huge, and it's going to be 4th down. Field goal from 50 is going to be up and good. So Michigan State, are they cut up below another 1-score game in the conference championship, as they got the football with a minute and a half to play, needing a field goal, needing maybe 35 yards, make it maybe 25 yards, as he's going to throw, and he's going to get pressured and sacked. He couldn't get the football away. 3rd down, they're going to run it, and they're just going to play it safe here. Butler's going to burn a timeout, and they will get the football back in pretty good field position. 60 seconds to play. Deep ball. It's caught! on! He brought it in over the defender's head, and it's a touchdown! Maybe a good thing that you let him score because they definitely would have ran the clock out. But now Michigan State, are they going to lose another conference championship? 40 seconds to play, 60 yards to go, middle caught, and he's going to flip the field, 40-yard line from their territory to 40-yard line in the enemy territory. Needs 40 yards to go to get to the end zone. Throwing it, that's going to be intercepted. And that's going to be Butler winning. Oh boy, Michigan State. You guys are, I think there's definitely at least like 1 or 2 Michigan State fans that are going to be watching this video that are not going to be happy. But I mean, Michigan State is probably one of the more frustrating teams to be a fan of in college football. And they're now trying to win a playoff game. Big play here. 8 minutes to play. And they're down to Florida State by 5 in a position to score a touchdown. This would just be insult to injury as they're going to go for it on 4th down and 3. Toss it. It didn't hit the block. It's a stop. And Florida State is going to take over. Michigan State, come on, guys. You can't be doing this. This is just getting ridiculous. You guys gotta win a big game. You guys gotta figure this out. You can get there, but like how many 10, 11 win seasons are you gonna blow by going 1 and done in the playoffs or losing the conference championship and not even making it? As they're gonna get a play outside for a 1st down. 3 minutes to go as they hand it off right up the middle. Open lane, juke move, 1st down and a lot more. As they could really run up this clock. Play action. Quarterback's going to run. He's going to run into a sack, 2-yard loss. 2-minute warning as hit. Play action. And the pressure gets in for the sack. Timeout used and the field goal to extend the lead, and it will be an 8-point lead. So still 1-score game. Michigan State, you got something here? Don't throw a pick, please. I'm kind of rooting for you guys a little bit. I like Michigan State a little bit. You know, I wouldn't say that they're my favorite team, but I like them as they're going to have an open man. Middle, caught for the 1st and a big gain in the red zone. He's throwing end zone. Touchdown! Michigan State, come on, get this to overtime. 2-point conversion for the tie. He's got time. He's got no one open. He's getting sacked. And the onside kick is scooped up by Florida State. And poor old Spartans, they're not going to win this one. How about, was this 0-3 in conference championships? 0-2? 0-3 in playoffs? Notre Dame, meanwhile, I mean, UCLA, a 20-point 4th quarter. If only they didn't still lose by 3 scores. Notre Dame with the victory in the 1st round here. So we go to the 2nd round where they're taking on number 1 Clemson, and they're getting dropped as it's going to be a Notre Dame 3-point lead. Screen is going to lose them 5 yards. I mean, some of these plays, the receivers got to learn. You probably can't make a play. Just drop the football, save the yards. It's going to be 4th down and 21. They're punting. And now Clemson taking over on offense, throwing outside. That's going to be intercepted. He threw it on 2 defenders, stumbling, but keeping his feet, breaking a tackle and getting close to midfield. Definitely a good opportunity to extend that lead and take a trip back to the semifinals as inside the 30-yard line, a big run there, roughly 20 yards on that one as they're going to go to play action. Middle, that's caught, turning it up into the 10-yard line down to the 7, goal to go, and he's throwing for the end zone. Flag is down. And that ball knocked away, but that is going to be pass interference in the end zone. Put that ball down at the 1-yard line, 1st and goal. Quick pass, touchdown. And Notre Dame's got the 2-score lead with 4 minutes to play. And Clemson needing to put points on the board on this drive as they got to move pretty quickly. I always kind of say in these videos with how these teams go, you really got to score before the 2-minute warning to have a chance. If you're going to keep your timeouts, have the 2-minute warning. That's roughly 4 timeouts right there and a chance to stop them. As with 2:15 to go roughly, they're throwing and that's going to be caught down to the 1. And it's going to take them to the 2-minute warning, but you can still score pretty quickly here. He's going to roll into a sack. I think he just got a little antsy. 3rd down and goal. Caught. Touchdown. So you still have enough time, but now 1st down and 10. You need the stop. Timeouts are being used. Can you get the 3 and out here? Turning it upfield. He's got stopped close. He was 1 man away from ending this game. Clemson now has good field position. The 1st down already into Notre Dame territory, and you're basically in field goal range. You can put this game into overtime, but they want more than that. Caught on the comeback, and he got out of bounds. Big play there. 40 seconds to go. 18-yard line going for the end zone, and it's intercepted. What a grab! And he seals it. He threw one-on-one coverage, and the Notre Dame defender slid, caught it, kept his foot in bounds. Now we jump over to the conference champion, Butler. It's Butler versus UConn, and we're in the playoffs with this type of matchup. Interesting one here is the number 2 seed. Butler is going to tie it up with the touchdown, 17-17, and with 6:30 to go, UConn with the football as they're going to throw outside. That's going to be caught. He's going to get the first. No, they don't give it to him. 4th and inches. Butler Butler gets the football back on a punt, and they're going to get stopped for a 3-yard loss. Second down and 13. Hand off again. He's going to find a little bit of a lane, get those yards back, and now third down and manageable. 3rd and 5, deeper drop. He's going to throw middle. That's caught, and he brings that in. What a grab. 4 minutes to play. 3rd and 7 outside. That ball's caught. He just jumped up and reached. That looked like he snagged it off the top of the defender's head, and now at the 6-yard line. 3rd down, end zone. It's caught in the back corner. Touchdown. And Butler takes the lead, and they could be going to the semifinals. 2.5 to go as UConn 3rd down and 2. They're going to sweep it, and they get upended. What a stop. 4th down and 6 as they got to go for it here. Throwing outside, caught at the marker, but a yard short, and Butler takes over. They're going to run the ball a couple of times, get it down. Field goal try basically to seal this one. It is good, and Butler is a minute away from heading to the semifinals. UConn not wanting to end it now, as they're going to throw for a big completion over the middle, as they still have a very small chance. 1 yard to go, as it's 40 seconds to play. He's going to run it in, but you need the onside kick, and it will come down to that, as it will be scooped up by Butler, and that game will be a semifinals result for Butler, as they are another team. Add them to the list of teams that have gone to the semifinals. Tennessee, Butler, 13-10, as they got the football with the 3-point deficit, 7.5 to play, and he's going to run it right up the middle and get it down to a 3rd and 9. As he throws, he's going to step up and throw the ball out of bounds. They're going to punt it away. Tennessee with it. 3rd down and 4. Can they go 3 and out? The defense, it's not just a 3 and out, it's an interception. And he has it in field goal range already. And you could go and take the lead here as they toss it out, but it gets blown up. And he does what he could to get back to the line, but it's still 3rd down and 12. They're going to just run the football, caught him off guard, but not a first down. So Butler is going to take their 3 field goal try off the interception and tie it up, but 5 minutes to go. He's going to throw middle. Tennessee right up the seam. He's going to outrun him. He's got 2 men chasing. He's not going to get caught. And a 1 play, 80-yard touchdown. And Tennessee right back on top, and now it's a touchdown deficit for Butler to overcome. Big run there, but it sets up 3rd down and 8 as he's going to step up and throw on the run. That's caught. All right, keeping things going. 4 minutes to play. Chains moving. 1st and 10. Quick RPO. Caught out of bounds. 7-yard gain. Now 3rd down and 1. Handoff. He's going to get stopped 4th and inches. 3 minutes to play. Handoff again. He's got the first down. He's got a block. He's getting past the 25-yard line down to the 24. 2.5 to play. Handoff. It gets blown up, but he's not going to break 2. He broke 1. 3rd down and 2. Tennessee. It's going to be a touchdown, but there's a flag. And that's not what you want to see when they start zooming in on the offensive lineman. Illegal man downfield. It turns to 3rd and 7 now as they're going to throw middle. It's going to be broken up. 4th down and 7. They had the touchdown. It got taken off the board. And now they're not getting anything. Tennessee takes over. Handoff. It's going to be stopped for 3rd down, but now 1st down can end it. Handoff right up the middle. He's not going to get there. 3 and out, so Butler has another try at it. You got 90 seconds at a play for 8 yards. Now jump ahead to 3rd down and 1. He's looking. He's throwing deep middle. That's knocked away, popped up, and it was falling innocently to the ground. Now 4th down and 1. Quick pass. He hung on to that one. Move the chains. 3rd down and 6 now as 40 seconds to play. Pass thrown out of bounds. He could have ran for it, but he didn't want to. 40 seconds to go. He got a free rusher and a sack, and that's going to end it. Butler joined the list of teams that not only made the semifinals, but lost. And now we got Notre Dame, Penn State. So how about Notre Dame, Penn State, opportunity to go to the national championship on the line here. Quick pass. That's going to be caught. And now 3rd down and 1. Notre Dame up by 5, but nowhere to go there as they're going to have to punt it away on 4th and 1. You could have went for it, but they didn't want to, as Penn State with a big play into enemy territory. 2nd down and 3. Quick pass over the middle. That's going to be caught, and a gain of 19. Penn State can take the lead with the touchdown as they are 27 yards away. He's getting hit as he's throwing. It's still caught in a touchdown. What a play. He hung on. still delivered a big throw. How do you take a shot like that and still throw the football accurately? Now Notre Dame down by 3. They're taking a sack. 3rd down and 19. Screen. That's almost picked off. That should have been picked even. As now Notre Dame has to punt it away with 2 minutes to go. It's Notre Dame looking for the stop. They're not going to get it. And that's going to be Penn State with a minute to go. 3rd and 5. Quick pass, and they're not even going to give them a second with the football. Notre Dame goes down. And man, it feels like so many times in these videos, teams just kind of hit a wall. And the thing is, yeah, going to a national championship is difficult, but we have so many teams just so close. And I do like that we're getting some teams ascending, getting some teams building themselves up. Northern Illinois had an opportunity. Butler, semifinals, conference championship. And we still got plenty of time for one of these other teams to get into the mix. So we have opportunities here. We have teams like Michigan, who's been perennially involved. We have Wisconsin, who's been involved a lot. We have Notre Dame, who's been involved a lot. So somebody's got to break through. Somebody's got to get it. I would be shocked if we go through this video and no one wins a national championship. That'd be pretty crazy, in my opinion. But Michigan State, maybe they could finally win a big game. I don't know. But we got a lot of teams getting a lot of players sent to the NFL. Even teams like Northwestern, they won 4 games, but they're an 85 overall. Like, they're not a bad team. Like, I don't know if it's coaching or, you know, you're just missing a quarterback. Purdue, same thing, 6 and 7, but, you know, 85 overall. Like, these teams are not bad teams. Like, they are competent teams. They're just not. They're in such a stacked conference. Like, it's hard to come out on top of this conference. And it's going to be whoever wins this video and wins a video like this with a bunch of states, 20 teams involved, they're going to earn it. They're going to deserve it, because even 84, 85, 86 overall teams are out here 500 records. So on to the next season we go, and it is Northern Illinois at 5, Michigan at 2, Butler, Valpo, 19-17, so they're not going to be going in, but Michigan, Northern Illinois into the playoffs, and they will be facing off against one another for a first-round bye, so little new matchup here. Northern Illinois has had their opportunity in the playoffs once before, but they didn't get that, you know, they didn't get over the hump like a lot of these other teams had. Michigan, I mean, we know about Michigan. They've had plenty of opportunities. Now Northern Illinois running, scrambling. They're down by 7 with 6 to play. He's jetting all the way inside the 20-yard line. What a run there as they hand it off. He's going to go untouched for the first down marker, and now goal to go. 2nd and 7, they sweep it out. He's going to cut it back in and just got nowhere to go. 2-yard loss, 3rd down and 9. He's looking for the end zone. He's going to throw outside, an incomplete pass. Field goal try will be through the uprights, and it will knock it down to a 4-point deficit as Michigan is going to have a pass right up the middle for a nice gain, and Michigan trying to get it right back up to a 7-point lead and maybe run some time off in the process. 3rd down and 4. Can they convert here? Throwing it outside. Caught over the shoulder, but it was knocked out at the last second. 4th down. Punt the football in. That is an impressive 18-yard punt. A nice shank right there as Northern Illinois has an opportunity with it at midfield now. 3 minutes to play. He's going to scramble and just nowhere to run. He got 3rd down and 17, now 2.5 to play. He's going to step up and throw on the run. Deep ball, it's knocked away. 4th and 17, your game on the line potentially. He's throwing. It's going to be a deep ball. It's intercepted. And another play where the coach is probably sitting there like, swap that one down next time because you lost a couple of yards because of it. But now, 2 minutes to play. Michigan trying to put an end to this one. Both teams going to the playoffs, but what are these teams getting a first-round bye? As Michigan screen is going to be incomplete, so Northern Illinois is going to get one more opportunity at this one to try to win it. He's going to have the blitz sent in. Nickel blitz got through. It's a sack, and these teams are struggling to protect here. I thought offensive line play was a little bit better up north. What are we doing, guys? 3rd down and 9. Northern Illinois trying to keep things going. He's going to scramble. He's going to run. Defender wasn't ready for it. He slides for the first down. 3rd down turns the first down as now 2nd and 5. He's got to complete a pass. 1st down and more. Whoever number 17 is, get him some sort of awareness boost because he needs it. 3rd down and 10. He's looking. He's going to get sacked. And with 30 seconds to play, they're hurrying back. 25 seconds. 4th down and 18. You need to throw one up. He's going to go one-on-one. It's going to be incomplete. And Michigan wins another conference championship. But at this point for Michigan, It doesn't matter how many conference championships you win if you can't win a national championship. You can win 10 conference championships. It's only going to be all the more disappointing if you don't win a national championship or don't even make one. Northern Illinois, meanwhile, they got to go the long way, and they got to go a tough road as against Georgia. Georgia expanding their lead to 2 scores. It's going to be a long, tough road for Northern Illinois as it's going to be a 2-score deficit with 5 to go. Play action. He's running into pressure. 3rd down and 23, and now he's gonna look. He's gonna throw it, and that's gonna be completed. He found somebody. Good play extension that time, as they're gonna look for a big touchdown drive here, because that's the only way they're going to stay in this one. Under 4 to go. Read option. He's going to go right up the middle. He's got room. He had 1 man to beat, but he got into the red zone. 3:18 to go. He's stepping up. He's going to run it again. 1st down. Breaking a tackle. Down to the 4-yard line. Goal to go. 3 minutes. He's going to run it again, and they're not ready again. Touchdown. And the Huskies not done yet. 33-38. Under 3 to play. That's going to be incomplete. 3rd down, and they're going to maybe get the football back with a lot of time to go. As he's rolling, he's throwing out of bounds. At Northern Illinois, they stopped them in like 20 seconds. They got time, but they're getting sacked. It's 3rd and 18. 2-minute warning about a hit. You got on 3rd and 18. Check down underneath. You're going to get yourself a 4th and more manageable, but 4th down and 9, still not an easy one. He's throwing middle, caught, he got it, and he's running. He's got it past the 30, and now timeout used. Can Northern Illinois pull this one off? What a win it would be. Outside, he's got it. 1st and goal at the 8, and now handoff outside. He's going to get stopped. All right, run the clock down a little bit. 45 seconds to go. 3rd and goal. He's looking. He's getting sacked. It's 4th and goal from the 14. Your game here in the playoffs. Back in the end zone. Touchdown. He got that. Wow, he kept his foot in. And now it's going to be 39-38. 20 seconds to play. Georgia, how humiliating would it be? Blowing a 2-score lead with 4 minutes to play. And it's intercepted. And Northern Illinois has pulled off a crazy victory in the playoffs on the road at Georgia in an SEC environment. 2-score deficit, and they're moving on to face North Carolina, number 1 North Carolina, and they're up by 6, and they're extending that lead with a big play inside the 20-yard line. QB draw, this quarterback a dual threat. He just does not let up with his running. Play action. I mean, he does take a lot of sacks though, and even though that one wasn't his fault. 3rd down and goal. He's gonna look. He's gonna run it again. He's got the end zone. He's got the touchdown. 2-score lead. And Northern Illinois, are they going to the semifinals? Handoff. 2-point conversion is good. 21-7 against the number 1 team, and maybe that victory over Georgia gave this team confidence to make a run, gave this team belief that if they could go on the road at Georgia and overcome a 2-score lead with little time to go, that they could go and beat anybody in the nation. North Carolina, meanwhile, doesn't want to go one and done. You can't be the number 1 seed and then come out flat, and they're going to potentially do that. 4th down and 1, down by 2 scores. It's incomplete. Northern Illinois is going to win it 21-7, and they took care of the number 1 seed in the nation. Michigan, meanwhile, is taking care of business on the other side. How about a 41-13 victory over LSU? And now both teams in the semifinals on opposite sides of the bracket. We've seen this happen the previous year where 2 teams made the semifinals on opposite side of the bracket. Both of them lost. Odds are in our favor. Somebody's got to make a national championship. And now taking on Alabama, a 20-17 lead. Imagine that. The team that beat them 77-14. One of the most humiliating losses in bowl game history. And now all these years later, they match up for a chance at the national championship. What a comeback story it would be for Northern Illinois, as it's going to be 2nd down and 6 in enemy territory. Screen is going to be blown up. He lost a yard. 3rd down and 7. 3 minutes to play. Throwing outside. It's broken up. 4th down and 7. They punt the football away. And now Northern Illinois can win this one right here. 1st down. Can they do it again? Handoff. He's gonna get it to the 1 yard shy. Handoff again. Northern Illinois is going to the national championship. And take that, Alabama. 77-14. Who cares? That was half a decade ago. We're going to the national championship, and against who? My memory might be a little bad when it comes to these videos. I've done over a dozen of them, so I can't remember each and every individual season from over a dozen videos. 15 years. That's a lot of years if you do the math on that one. So I don't recall as any time in any of these have two teams faced off in the national championship from our video. That seems really hard to do, but Michigan is one win away from doing that. Could we have an inter-video matchup here? These two teams who are supposed to be battling out to see who the king of the conference and king of the states are, could be battling it out for a national championship. Michigan, 14-13, throwing on the run. It's going to be incomplete. They're going to throw the football away, give it to Auburn, who's got the football on a first down, and now 44-yard line. 3rd down and 5. Now we jump ahead to the midfield stripe, and is he going to get sacked? And Michigan takes it back. 2nd down and 6. He throws, and that's going to be caught, but a 2-yard gain. 3rd down and 4. 2-minute warning. He's got it, and a big gain. Past midfield, and now one more first down could do it. Hand off. He's got it, and look what we got here. National championship. We are guaranteed a national champion. Michigan, Northern Illinois, and we're going to get a little bit extra on this one. 9.5, basically the start of the 4th quarter. It's going to be Michigan 21, Northern Illinois 21. Tie game. Close one here. 3rd down and 10 for Michigan. Screen outside, caught, and he's going to get stopped. This is one of these types of games. This might be the ultimate game that could really determine who the winner is of this video. And Northern Illinois striking first, striking big when we're looking in on this one, and a touchdown for the Huskies. And what a comeback story it would be. For 1-11 in year 1, embarrassment in year 2, and all these years later, a national championship, and to be the first team to do it and get themselves on the board, get themselves in the lead, get themselves a chance at the crown and a chance to be, I guess, entered into the next video where they will be, in that big ultimate video with all the states, all the winners of the previous video. That's on the line too now, because that video is going to happen, and one of these two teams very likely could be a part of that video. 3rd down and 9, 5 minutes to play, over the middle, it's caught, and Michigan looking for the tie, and now at the 9-yard line, 3rd down and 4, 4.5 to play, pressure gets in with the screen, he's got it, touchdown, Michigan, and it's a tie game. 4 minutes to go, and the handoff. He's got the first down and a lot more. He's going to be breaking a tackle, and a 22-yard run, getting it to 2nd down and 7. Handoff again. He's going to be looking. He's got the first. No, he got 3rd down and 1. All right, now a little fake, and hand it to him again. First down, and the run game for Northern Illinois really heating up. As that ball's going to be intercepted. No, he threw it. He jumped the slant, and now Michigan tackled inside the 25. And I think maybe I'm a little biased right now, but I'm rooting for the Huskies. Come on, let's get the underdog team to take down the big powerhouse Michigan. 2 minutes to play, direct snap, he's blown up. And now 3rd down and goal from the 8. He's running at the 5, he's stopped. Field goal try for the lead, but under 2 minutes to go is good. And now Michigan defense on the field concealed this one, but Northern Illinois wanting to make history here, and they're going to get stopped. 3rd down and 8. He's looking. He's going to run it. This quarterback's been running wild all playoffs, and he's not stopping here. He's running for a first down to the 37-yard line. Looking for field goal range. Need another big play or two, but he's getting sacked. And that's also what's been running wild. The offensive line allowing sacks. 3rd down and 20. Throwing middle. Caught. He's reaching. He's 4th and inches. 4th and inches. Game on the line. It's broken up. And Michigan. No. He reached for the first down. Have you seen that? The receiver, he outstretched. He tried what he could. He couldn't get the first. And then on 4th and inches, couldn't hang on, and Michigan wins the national championship. They become the first team in this video to win the national championship, and that was a fun season, so I definitely cannot complain with the results of that one. Kind of felt like with all these teams on a level playing field with no national championships, Michigan was already kind of the team out in front with the amount of conference titles that they had won and being, the most consistently good team. So now that they got a national championship, there's really no way that a team is going to be able to surpass them unless they themselves win one. But Northern Illinois got there. I think they can get there again. I think after that Georgia game, they found a little bit of confidence in themselves to go out there and really believe that they can go and win a national championship, be a title contender. So I'm here for them to go forward again. Notre Dame, meanwhile, they're going out here getting every great recruiting classes, and they're not really there yet still. Like, it feels like they are a consistently high 80s team, but they're just not getting there. As again, like, they're in the conference championship, but they're 9-3, and they're not gonna win a national title if they can't even get into the playoffs. I mean, they have to win the conference championship to get in. And right now, against Michigan, they're down by 8, and Notre Dame, I mean, they have to get a stop, and now with 6 minutes to play, is Michigan going to go up by 2 scores, get another conference championship on the board as they got the first down, and now inside the 40-yard line, field goal range, and over the head of the receiver, he's going to try it from 54, kick is good, and the 2-score lead, so Notre Dame, their hopes of winning in the playoffs on the line, and he's running, he's not going to get caught, look how fast he is, he's creating distance, and it's a touchdown, Notre Dame. All right, not done yet. Notre Dame, quick fire score, and we're right back to where we were, 27-24 in a 1-score game. Notre Dame, sack, and now 2nd down and 16. A little over 4 minutes to play, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 9, so chance to get off the field here for Notre Dame. As he's going to tuck, he's going to run, he's getting brought down. Notre Dame with the football back in the Irish. Can they do this pitch? He got it out, and it's going to be a 1st down. All right, into enemy territory, closing in on that field goal range for the tie. But it's going to be pressure getting in, and these quarterbacks have no pocket awareness, no pocket movement. 3rd down and 21, middle caught, and that's not going to be close enough. I mean, if you wanted to try 59-yarder, you could have, but they didn't want to. They're going to trust their defense, and I don't know if that's a good idea, as they're going to run it for a gain of nothing. 3rd down and 10 on the line. It's going to be game, and Michigan, I mean, they win another conference championship. They're running away with the conference title victories. They're going to be going to the playoffs. Northern Illinois gets in, Michigan State gets in, and Michigan State, oh boy, we'll get to them in a bit. But Northern Illinois, how about a rematch against North Carolina? They really embarrassed North Carolina a little bit. Number 1 team in the nation last year, number 1 seed, and went 1 and done. Only put up 7 points all day. Now, they already got more than 7 points this time around. North Carolina really wants that revenge after last year, so now at the 25-yard line, down by 7, but 3rd down, they're getting brought down, so you're going to have to push aside that touchdown and go for the field goal. So still going to be a Northern Illinois lead, and they got the football with a 4-point game, and throwing on play action, caught, now setting up 3rd down and manageable. 3rd and 3, sweep it outside, 1 man to beat on the outside. He broke the tackle, but it took a little too long, and he gets out of bounds. Even though he didn't get brought down, he does not get the 1st down. So UNC's got it, and to midfield they go. And play action, pressure gets in. Man, we got a lot of sacks in this video. I think this is the most sacks we've seen in one of these videos. As they throw outside, 3rd down and 17. And it's going to be brought down. I like how every video, every time we watch, it gives us something different. One game, one video will have a bunch of interceptions. One game will be high scoring. One game will be defensive. That's a great punt also at the 1-yard line right there. And that's a really risky play call to be running outside, running that much in your own end zone. 3rd down and 8 as they're going to go right up the middle for a 1-yard gain. So Northern Illinois going to have to punt, and UNC in great field position, and the pressure gets in. These D-lines are crazy up here in the north as they're going to throw. 3rd down is going to be from how many yards out? 5. Okay, you can get it from 5 yards out. 29-yard line outside. Caught. He got it for the 1st. Timeout used. Minute to go. 23-yard line underneath. Caught. Nowhere to go, though, as it's only going to be a 3-yard gain. 30 seconds to play as he's throwing middle. That's too low. 4th down and 7. Game on the line. It's going to be rolling, throwing, incomplete. And Northern Illinois' 2nd straight year takes out North Carolina. And now they're moving on. Michigan State, oh boy. Welcome back to the playoffs, and get right back out. Oregon takes them out. These poor Spartans. It's been a rough day for them. I mean, they're going to be, among the teams pretty high up there because they're getting like 10 wins every season, but still, it's been a rough one for them anytime they get into some highlighted action here. So it's going to be Northern Illinois versus Auburn. Auburn last year was in the semifinals against Michigan, couldn't get the job done. Now trying to take out the other half of the national championship last year, as it's going to be down to the 9-yard line. Goal to go. Now to the 3. Handoff. He's going to move and get into the touchdown. Made a man miss and got in. Tie game. 6 minutes to play. Handoff. It's going to be a 1st down for Auburn. Going back the other way. 5.5 to go. He's getting blown up on 3rd down. Northern Illinois gets the football back too, and now 4 minutes to play. 3rd down and 11. Are they going to go 3 and out? Well, no, because they got running quarterbacks left and right. This ain't even the same guy, I'm pretty sure, but he's running well, and he's going to be throwing the bubble screen. That's going to be a 1st down, and at about midfield, 3.5 to go. Handoff. He's going to get the 1st down, and they are basically in field goal range. It'd be a long distance one, but they are in it as they throw it. How about more than a field goal? How about a 38-yard touchdown? And Northern Illinois, can they go back to a national championship? They're 1 step away from that semifinals appearance, and they could be one of the rare teams in these videos to go to back-to-back national titles as they get it to the 23-yard line. Auburn not trying to let it happen as they're rolling. He's getting sacked. And now 2nd and 20, minute and a half to play. Throwing it underneath. He's going to get it to 3rd down and a lot more manageable 3rd down and 8. 1:20 to go. And he's going to go for the end zone. It's knocked away. 4th down and 8. Can they get the stop to put it away? It's knocked away. Auburn going to have one chance, but they're not going to get the stop. And Northern Illinois to the semifinals, looking for redemption. But they got Michigan also in their way, still alive in the playoffs. But Michigan, could they get knocked out by Oregon? It's 14-10, and Michigan, I mean, it's Oregon. You know how this goes. It's going to be a tough battle regardless. It's going to be, no matter what Oregon's seed is, no matter how many losses they have on the season, they are the final boss of this game. And they do get the stop, so it will be a field goal try, and Michigan punches it through, so it'll be a 14-13 game, and he's running backwards there. He loses 5 yards on the handoff, and now throwing it wide open. Where is the defense? Nobody was near him. Somebody miscommunicated. Somebody made a bad decision. I don't know what happened there. If I were a defensive coordinator, I'm throwing the play call sheet. I don't know what just happened there. 3rd down and 9. Michigan now down by 8 as they are going to get stopped. 4th down, punting it away. And that blown coverage, blown assignment, blown something, I don't know what that was. That might end up costing them, as that's going to be a roughing the passer. Okay, what's going on with this defense? It is a meltdown right now as Michigan's opportunity to go back-to-back, to repeat. It might be up in flames, 3rd down, as they're going to get the stop, but it's going to be a 2-score lead if they knock this through. Kick on the way. It's good. Michigan down by 2 scores now with under 2 minutes to play, and it's not looking good here, but they're going to take a shot deep. He's got it! Okay! He's not going to get caught! Touchdown! Michigan out of nowhere! 2-point conversion, and they're going to get stopped, but okay, they gave it to him. Oh, excuse me. I did not think he got that, but Michigan is watching Oregon run for a 1st down. He can't allow another one of those, and he's getting to the outside. He got to the edge. 1st down and a lot more, and he's running all the way down in enemy territory for the victory. And I mean, even though Michigan struck out of nowhere, it still wasn't enough, and now Northern Illinois is all we have left. Opportunity to go to a 2nd straight national title, and they are up by 3 on Tennessee with 8 minutes to play. Tennessee for the 1st down, in position to tie this one up. 2nd down and 10, outside, caught, 1st down and goal. Now it's 7 to play, 3rd down and goal, outside, touchdown, and the Vols got the lead. Northern Illinois got themselves the football with plenty of time to go, turning upfield after that catch and run, and they convert on 3rd down, gain of 16. 3rd down and 5. Can they get another one in them? Yes, they do. Run play gets it, and to midfield they go. 4:47 to play. Throwing outside. Caught! And one-on-one, he beat him for the touchdown. And the Huskies do a great job on that drive. So now we go over to the Tennessee. 3rd down and 8. Are they going to go 3 and out? 4 minutes to play. He's rolling. He's getting pressured and sacked. And they're going to have to punt this one in Northern Illinois. 3.5 to go. Can they do it? It's going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 4. As they're going to go play action. Everybody got in. That's 3 men getting in for the pressure. 2.5 to play. Tennessee, it's a sack party left and right. As now 2-minute warning's probably going to hit after this play. As he's throwing middle. Caught. 1st down and a lot more. Stiff arm. He's going to get it to the 40-yard line. 2-minute warning. And Tennessee is going to have that play. I don't know how that defender did not swat that football. And they're inching closer to field goal range. Maybe another 1st down will do it. But you're not going to get a 1st down. You're going backwards. He tried. He broke like 2 sacks, but he's not going to break a third, as it's going to be second down and 21. He's stepping up and running. He's going to slide for a gain of 11, third down and 10 with a minute to play. Middle, it's broken up, fourth down and 10. Your game here, Northern Illinois to another national championship. They got it! And Northern Illinois, how have you done it again? You're going to a second straight national championship, but can you get the job done? You're taking on Florida State. Florida State was able to take out Oregon, but can Northern Illinois redeem themselves after last year? It's 10-9, and immediately we see a touchdown. Northern Illinois up by 8, and the Huskies closing in on getting that national title that had eluded them a year previously, and to level themselves with Michigan to get them at 1 apiece. Throwing, Florida State over the top. He's got it on the run, and that's going to be a touchdown and a chance to tie the game, as now Florida State with the handoff. It's going to be stopped. Florida State still down by 2, but still a lot of time, 5.5 to go. Really feels like they go on a drive here, take 2 minutes plus, get a touchdown. They can win this one as the sweep outside. He's got a lane, he's got a block, he sprung free, past the 40, past the 30, gets tracked down to the 26, and a big run. Now screen, it's intercepted, he jumped in, and Florida State has the football back after that huge run. They throw a pick, and Florida State can go out and win this game. 4 minutes to play, outside run, he's got the first down to the opposite 44. Now second down and 9, he's getting pressured, sack, fumble, and Northern Illinois picks it up. He's got the football back for his Huskies, and that might have saved them a national championship, as that's going to be Northern Illinois fumbling it right back. Are you kidding me? Florida State has it. What in the world? They fumbled it right back immediately, and that's a net gain for the Florida State team, who's got it down inside the 5 to the 4, 2:40 to go, throwing, middle, touchdown. And the Florida State Seminoles might break the hearts of the Huskies for a second straight year. 2-minute warning about a hit, 31-yard line outside. That's going to be caught, and he gets out of bounds. All right, 2-minute warning now will hit after this play, as he's going to throw middle, caught, first down. He's running through a man, and he's getting to the 39 as they drop the throw again. Stepping up, you can run it. He's gonna, first down, and more, 20, 15, brought down as he's got it first and 10, outside, touchdown, and it got the lead right back. 2-point conversion for the field goal lead is no good, but can they hang on? Minute and a half to go. Florida State is going to start with the first down, 31-yard line. First down and 10, now 1:20 to play. And they're going to have a big play, and that's not going to be just field goal range. He is gone! Touchdown! And a big touchdown for Florida State. 2-point conversion good. And the Huskies, they needed again. Do you have another big play? And do you have another touchdown drive? Sliding down, 60 seconds to go. And a deep ball. He's got it! And now the other way! And this game is out of control. Touchdown! And 30-30 somehow, someway, it's turned into a fourth quarter shootout, and a slide for the Florida State offense. Do they have another big play in them? Do they have something? 40 seconds to play. First down and 10. He's looking. He's going to get sacked, and now we could be heading to overtime. Yes, we will. They'd take it down. Now overtime for the Huskies, trying to not lose second straight year. The second down and 3, play action. He's looking, he's moving, he's throwing for the end zone. It's intercepted! And Florida State has got the football back and now just needs a field goal for the win. He's gonna hand off, and now they just gotta play it safe, play it smart. Flag is down, and this one could really help the Huskies because they need to shut them out from the 25-yard line. That's going to be a hole, third down and 15, but they're playing it safe. They are going to throw it here. Didn't need to, but it's still going to be a makeable kick for the win in the national championship. It's good. And the Huskies, a heartbreaker again. How about 2 consecutive national title appearances, only to lose them both? And that is just brutal. So Northern Illinois is going to have to, go back to the drawing board here, because it's already hard enough to make 2 in a row. I don't know how you make 3 in a row. And I mean, there's a chance that they never make it again. Like, making 2 national championships in these videos, that's already like you're putting rare territory for these videos. making 3, that's really difficult. I mean, if you make 2 national championships and have the success that they've been having, that's enough to usually win a video. But, you know, for this one, when Michigan got a championship and Wisconsin, I mean, we still got plenty of time for Wisconsin and Notre Dame. And, I mean, Butler's won a conference title. If Michigan State wants to figure out how to win a big game, if one of these other teams wants to come out here and step things up, then maybe. But Northern Illinois needs to find a way to do it. And they're not going to be in the conference championship, but they will be in the playoffs. How about Valpo against Wisconsin? Now, I'm not from the area, so am I supposed to be saying Valpo? Because that's the shortened version that I always see, but that's obviously not the full name. But I mean, the logo says Valpo. The thing that I downloaded says Valpo. I feel like it'd be kind of weird if I said the full name of the school. Is it like one of those things? Am I supposed to, shorten it? I'm just gonna call them Valpo since it's easier to say that. But we're here, 31-23, and they got the football in enemy territory, 35-yard line, as they're going to throw outside, caught, and in their first conference championship, trying to win it all, as they need it to go to the playoffs. If they can win this conference championship, they could be playoff bound. Wisconsin seems like they're going to make it regardless, and they're going to get the ball down to the 1-yard line, handoff. He's spinning in for a touchdown, and to try to tie this game up. He's looking, he's throwing outside. He doesn't have it. The receiver just ducked down. That's a costly mistake to just not go and stay upright and get into the end zone. Now you're down by 2. Sack has got the free pressure and the free rusher in. Now screen, 3rd down and 15. He's going to get swarmed and nowhere to go there. He got 8 yards, but not the first down. Now on the other side, down by 2, he's going to scramble. He's got speed. He's going to get to the first down and more sliding down. 36-yard line now to the 42. 3rd down and 4. Throwing middle. Caught. First down. He tried to truck nobody and got to midfield. Minute and a half to go. 15 yards out from field goal range, and he's going to go for it right there, and that's exactly what they need. How about a 17-yarder? 3rd down and 8. Throwing the ball deep. One-on-one. It's intercepted. I don't know why you try that, and that could cost them the game, cost them a shot at the playoffs. But they get the stop. But now you're backed up again. 50 seconds, no timeout. Throwing it deep. He's got it. And it's caught. And a touchdown. And that's going to be a crazy way to end this game, potentially, if Wisconsin can't get it done. As they were going to get the ball with 30 seconds to play. Timeout used. They got 1 left. And they need to go a long way. First down on the check down. But Valpo is going to give them that with no timeouts to go. You can't really afford many more of those. Taking the shot deep for it all. He's caught it. And now hurry. And it backed up to the line. Just 12 seconds to play. 3rd down and 10 from the 11. He's going to throw it out of bounds. This is their last chance. 4th down. Less than 10 seconds. He's throwing for the end zone. It's broken up. He had it in his hands. He couldn't hang on. And Wisconsin falls in the conference title. They're going to the playoffs still, but it will not be with a first round bye. Valpo gets it in the first round bye. They make the playoffs. Wisconsin now needs to go the long way, and they are not happy about that one in his hands and let it go. Tennessee has been facing off against a couple of our teams. I think they faced off against Wisconsin, Northern Illinois, and I think Michigan in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure Tennessee's lost to all of them, and Wisconsin now trying to make it a clean sweep for our conference over Tennessee. Incomplete. 4th down. And now Tennessee with the football, back play action. He's going to go underneath, caught for the first down, turning up ahead and to midfield for the first and a lot more. 4:30 to go, middle, caught, short gain, 3rd down and 3. He's looking, he's throwing outside, and the corner got turned around on that one. And now at under 4 to go, Tennessee puts a touchdown on the board here. It could be over as they're going to get brought down. A fumble! And Wisconsin has it. He ripped it out. And Wisconsin has the chance to get maybe some revenge because they're looking to face off against Valpo once more in the playoffs. If they can get that, that'd be awesome for them. That's what they want. And they don't want to go one and done, especially when they were so close to that first round bye. As they're looking, they're throwing. Pressure gets in. He's breaking out of 1 sack. He's looking still. You gotta throw it. He goes down. He just would throw it. 3rd and 14. He's gonna be throwing middle. Caught. And on the run, he splits the defense. It's a touchdown. and Wisconsin is got the lead. And now with little time to go, Tennessee, minute 15, timeout used. They need a touchdown. Scoring here would be huge as they get the slide down in a 38-yard line. He's looking to throw in the middle again, and they're attacking the middle. 2 throws and a run, and under 60 seconds to play. 3rd down and 7, 17 yards out. He sacked a fumble again, and Wisconsin is going to win the game on another fumble. And that's going to be the deciding factor. 2 fumbles from Tennessee is going to be what cost them. Northern Illinois, meanwhile, looking for their 3rd consecutive national title appearance. They got to go the long way against BYU here. 5 versus 12 seed. BYU may have just barely snuck in, but this Northern Illinois team, they're battle-tested, and they are frustrated. They're going to have to punt this football away, though, in a tie game. Kick is a good one. That's going to go down at the 1-yard line. What a punt. And they're going to hand the football off, and he's going to get stopped safety. And Northern Illinois, that's what great special teams will do for you, as they're up by 2 with the football back in their possession and over 5 minutes to play. Speed option, get it outside. He's not going to get there, though. 4th down and 2, they're going to punt it. But now still with the 2-point lead outside, caught for the 1st down. And now BYU keeping it moving, needing to get into field goal range to take the lead. He's got it for a 1st down and to the 47-yard line. Now moving ahead, 3rd down and 9. No pressure, and he's going to throw for an open man, turning upfield into field goal range. And now BYU, with just 2 minutes to play, could knock Northern Illinois out and take away their dreams at getting that national championship. 1:22 to go. Handoff right up the middle. He's not going to get the 1st down, so they're going to have to give the football back, but it will be with the 1-point lead. And the Huskies, can they do it again? Can they keep finding ways to win these games, as they're going to throw for a 1st down and a lot more? 21-yard gain, and you're maybe 15-plus yards away from a field goal range, and they got it all in one play! And now down to the 19, 3rd down and 6, handoff, breaking a tackle, and he's going to run the clock down all the way to 5 seconds, and the kick is good, and the Huskies find a way. And you know what the difference was? The 2 points. The safety and the special teams might have won that game for the Huskies, and now we go keep in with them in the 2nd round against Cal, number 4 Cal, as the Huskies are looking for another semifinals appearance. As can they do it again? I mean, it'd be unheard of if they go to 3 straight as they're throwing. He's looking. He's getting sacked in a big loss. You can't just run backwards when you get pressure. 3rd down and 19. They're still in field goal range, but you can't lose anything. They at least get a yard, and now a 51-yard try for a 6-point lead is good. And now Cal needs a touchdown to take the lead here. They can't kick a field goal and tie it like before, as at the 32-yard line. 3rd down and 8 to the 34. They're going to throw a middle. Caught, and he hung on to that one, even though the defender was swinging at it. Couldn't get it. And now an RPO up top in the 1st down, and a great grab. 3rd down and 1. Handoff for the 1st down. He's into the red zone, running through a defender. 13-yard line. 2nd down and 9. Sack, and he goes back down at the 20. 3rd and 15. Throwing for the end zone. It's over the head of the receiver. He could have had it. 4th and 15 middle. He's short, and Northern Illinois takes over a few 1st downs. Are they actually going to go to another semifinal? Timeout used. 3rd down and 5. Game on the line. He's 4th down in inches. Cal gets another chance. He spins out of 1 sack, not 2. And the Huskies take him down. 2nd and 15. And he's going to load up, throw it deep, and it is caught! Touchdown! And the Huskies need a field goal drive. Can they keep being these just pull it out of nowhere game-winning drive type team, as they've done it every single time, and he's doing it again! 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Huskies leading it again in this team. Will they be denied of another try at a national championship? It seems like this year might be the year for them. 46-yard line. They will throw. Cal, 3rd down and 10. Middle. It's going to be knocked away. 4th down and 10. Game on the line. He's throwing again over the middle. He's got it caught this time. He hung on. Hurrying back to the line. 30 seconds to go. He's looking. He's outrunning nobody, and he's getting sacked. 17 seconds. 3rd and 18. Throwing outside. It's incomplete. 4th and 18. Are they going to pull it off? He's looking, throwing it for the marker. It's going to be short. He's short by a yard. And Northern Illinois another semifinals appearance, and they are refusing to be denied right now. Wisconsin, meanwhile, will get back to them with a big-time game against Alabama, their opportunity to get to the semifinals. And we, right now, are in a spot where we could have 3 teams in the semifinals. We haven't even seen Valpo's game yet. Remember them, they got a first-round bye. They're sitting pretty watching all this madness unfold as Wisconsin is going to get a 2-score lead here. And that's huge over Alabama. And how about throwing outside? That's intercepted! And Wisconsin has the football in a 2-score lead and great field position. They're throwing underneath, caught, touchdown again in Wisconsin. How about a dominant victory over Alabama? They're moving on to the semifinals. And now let's take a look at our third team, Valpo. Go ahead and take on Oregon. Yeah, it ain't going to be easy for Valpo in their big playoff. You know, this is their year for them. This is going to be potentially the best year that they have and their best opportunity, because they're not one of these perennially successful teams like a Michigan who could just restock and reload. Maybe they can get to where Northern Illinois has gotten, but we don't know what the future holds for them. And their big shot right here is going to be against Oregon, and they're giving Oregon their best shot. They're giving them all they can handle. 4.5 to play. Outside, that's going to be caught. And inside the 20-yard line handoff, he's going to go outside for a broken tackle, and he's got the first down to the 5. Goal to go, and they're handing it off for the touchdown. Oregon is now down with 3 minutes to play. Throwing it middle, caught, a lot of room. He's going to get around him. He's got speed. I don't think he actually knew how fast the guy he was running after was dealing with right there. That is crazy speed for the score. And now Valpo needs to go and respond, and they're doing just that with a slant broken tackle down to enemy territory. 2 minutes to play. Play action. He's throwing outside, wide open. Diving grab. If he didn't have to dive for that one, he would have been running free. Screen now. Takes it inside. He's got the first. No, they're going to get a third down in inches. Handoff up the middle. He's not going to get the marker. They're settling for the field goal. And you just made a mistake potentially. You just gave Oregon an opportunity. 1:17 to play. Throwing. Oregon, middle, caught, first down, and here they go. Oregon to the 40-yard line. They're looking, they're throwing. He's getting sacked, and Oregon backed up. 42 seconds to play. 3rd and 16. Rolling out. He's sacked again. 4th and 28. 30 seconds, and he's going down. Valpo just took out Oregon, and this is historic right here. 3 teams in the semifinals. We're guaranteed a national championship appearance from one of our schools because Valpo's taking on Ohio State, and they're making Ohio State look silly right now. The winner of this game awaits the winner of Wisconsin versus Northern Illinois, and both those teams looking for their first national title. About Valpo looking for their only shot to potentially go all the way, and they could be doing it as Ohio State needs to overcome a 10-point deficit. A fumble, and Valpo's got the football. What's going on, Ohio State? They're losing this one, and it's slipping away. It's going to be Valpo with a first down, 3rd down and 4 in enemy territory. Throwing middle, caught, and they could go and tack on another set of points. And if they get into a 3-score game, I think we're going to be seeing them go all the way to the national championship. He's running. He's got it. Touchdown. 3-score lead. Ohio State, we're going to advance all the way down to when they score a touchdown, but that's with less than 2 minutes to play. It didn't matter. Valpo's going to a national championship, one of the more out-of-nowhere national titles in these videos, and they are awaiting Wisconsin, Northern Illinois, NIU looking for their 3rd consecutive appearance. Wisconsin, meanwhile, looking for their shot to get a national championship, and Wisconsin looking for another matchup against Valpo because they lost in the conference championship in dramatic fashion. Either way, one of these 2 teams is going all the way to the end. 17-17, 4th and inches, field goal try is good, and Northern Illinois with the lead. How have they managed to put themselves in position? But Wisconsin, one play, straight down the middle, 83 yards, touchdown. And I can't speak too soon for these Huskies because as much as I'm rooting for them, I mean, how much can they keep battling back? No matter the adversity, this team has continued to battle back as they're looking, throwing, middle, caught inside the 10-yard line. Goal to go, play action. He's rolling right, and they didn't pick up the block. The tight end didn't pick up the block. 3rd down at 17 from the goal line. It's going to be broken, throwing, end zone, incomplete. 4th and 17, looking for a miracle here. End zone! It's knocked away. And Wisconsin could end it. Finally, put the hopes of Northern Illinois to bed. Can they do it? 3rd and 16. He's going to get one more try. Northern Illinois not done yet. One more chance. Middle. Caught. He hung on to the 23. They're just refusing to go away. He's got it. First down. 13-yard line. 50 seconds. Throwing for the end zone. Touchdown. Again. They just won't go away. Wisconsin with a big play. And they need to get into field goal range to have a chance at this one. Middle. It's going to be caught in there. Another first down away. 30 seconds to go. Deep drop. He's stepping up. He's going back. Now he's running back forward. He's indecisive, but he's finally going to run it. And he's going to get all the way to field goal range. Down inside the 15. And they're going to go for overtime. We're going to overtime in this one. What is going on? Wisconsin throwing to start overtime. They're getting sacked. 3rd down and 12 as they are going to be handing it off, playing it safe. He leaped over a down defender, but it's going to be stopped. They're going to go for the field goal. Northern Illinois going to have a chance to win this game. Going to have a chance. Scoring a touchdown will end it. Play action. He's going to get dropped. He didn't see the pressure, just right off the blind side. 2nd down and 16. This one just right in his face, and he goes down again. You can't take another one. You got to hold field goal range to at least keep this game alive. He's going to go for it all. It's right over his receiver, and now 55-yarder to keep it alive. Kick is no good. He missed it, and Northern Illinois has finally gone down, and they're not going to a 3rd straight national championship. Instead, we get a rematch of the conference championship in a incredible game. Wisconsin, Valpo had a crazy finish to their first game, and now they are in the national championship. We are guaranteed one of our schools to win a national championship, and it won't be Michigan because they didn't even make it. We're going to see somebody rival them. Wisconsin up by 8 with the football in good position. That's going to be a gain of 8 to the 24-yard line. Play action, rolling out. He's going to not get the throw off. That's a sack. 3rd down and 15 from the 37-yard line. Deep drop. He's looking, throwing it for the marker. He's got more than enough. First down inside the 10. Goal to go. And Wisconsin over the middle. It's caught. And they are taking a 2-score lead. 6 minutes to play. And we could be seeing a Wisconsin national championship. It's hard making a crazy comeback like this. While there is a lot of time, you need a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, another touchdown just to tie this one up. Speed option, 2nd and inches. They're going to get the first down and more to the 45-yard line. He's going to throw. Now, 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Rolling. He's got the speed. He's going to outrun the defense, and he's got the first down and more. And it's going to be a nice 18-yard gain. Now they're going to go with the handoff. Right up the middle. Right up the gut for the first down to the red zone. Now the 6-yard line. 2nd down and 2. It's going to be a read option. Quarterback keeper. Touchdown. And they have found themselves with a little bit of life still. They need to stop, though. 3rd down and 7. Will they go 3 and out? Middle. It's incomplete. Valpo, can they pull this one off? Middle. Caught it for the first down. The tight end right up the seam. Now at the 39-yard line. Play action. He's looking to throw. Outside. Caught. Underneath. Tight end can't run anybody over. It's 3rd down and 1. 2:20 to play. He's going to go. Outside on the comeback. It's incomplete. It's going to be 4th down and 1. Handoff. He's not going to get it. Wisconsin is going to put this one away with another first down as he's going to go out of bounds. That's a costly one. And they're going to go 3rd down, 3 and out. And Valpo only had to use 1 timeout, and they still have a minute and a half. There's still a chance. There's still time. He's running. He's sliding. 3rd down and 2. Looking to throw with the spread formation. Got the first. It's incomplete. Knocked away. 4th down and 2. Handoff. Catching him off guard with a big run. And now it's going to be to midfield. A minute to play. 1 timeout. Middle. Caught. And they're going to tackle him shy of the marker. Having to hurry it back. 50 seconds to go. He's going to get sacked. 4th and 11, 40 seconds, game on the line, national championship. He's got it. Keep it alive. Get going to the line. 30 seconds, 27-yard line. Caught. First down. And he's got it to the 12. Last time out used. 12 seconds. Rolling. Throwing on the run. It's incomplete. 4th down. 9 seconds. He's going to throw end zone. Touchdown. He hung on. Are you kidding me? 2-point conversion. He's got it. We're going
to overtime in the national championship, and this game is going to live up to the hype and maybe surpass the last one. 3rd and 10. That's going to be caught, keeping it going for the Wisconsin offense, trying not to let this one slip away. They were up by 15, and now find themselves in overtime. He's throwing. He's got time. He's going to go back of the end zone, incomplete, and now a field goal is going to be through the uprights, and now Valpo can win it here, as Northern Illinois couldn't pull it off in overtime against Wisconsin. Can Valpo do it? Can they do what Northern Illinois couldn't? As they're going to go incomplete. 3rd down and 7. They at least had the field goal in their back pocket. Throwing incomplete. And now we're going to another overtime. It's good. And 41-41 is your score. Dropping to throw. Middle. Caught. And he turns upfield. It's at the 5. Down to the 1. And Valpo down to the 1. Handoff. He's got the touchdown. 2-point conversion now to try to make it the 8-point game. He's got it. Wisconsin, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. He's got it. It's on the 5. And now they're down to the 1. Same play to start their drive. Handoff. Toss it outside. He can't get there. It's a loss of 5. 2nd and goal. Zig route. He had to come back for the football, and he's going to get brought down. That's going to be no gain. 3rd down and goal. You're in trouble right now, as it's 4th down and goal. Game on the line. National championship on the line. Wisconsin. It's knocked away, and Wisconsin let it slip through, and Valpo wins it in a random national championship victory. You got to be sick if you're Wisconsin. You got to be sick if you're Northern Illinois, going to almost 3 straight, not getting the job done. And Valpo, in their 1 year, 1 opportunity, goes all the way, makes a 15-point comeback, and wins it in overtime. The rest of this conference has to be sick watching that one happen. And now, look who's firmly put themselves in the conversation for the best team in this conference, because Michigan, it ain't all locked up anymore. You got another team with a national championship on their resume, and still with some years to go to try to pull themselves up and over you. Northern Illinois, meanwhile, I feel like if they win a national championship, it's going to be hard to argue that they didn't win. Wisconsin, they can win a national championship, and I think you have an argument for them. I think you got 4 teams here legitimately with an argument. In Notre Dame, I mean, if they want to figure things out, I don't know if Michigan State's kind of fallen off for good at this point, but we got teams with opportunities to still make this a game and make this a crown fight for. As we head into the next season, I don't know if we're going to get a season as action-packed as that one, because that one somehow managed to top the one before that. And in this season, Valpo, I think they're starting to string together some success. We might be seeing a new era in this conference rear its head, as they are in the conference championship at 11-1. And they could want to try to go back-to-back. Meanwhile, a team like Butler, they've made it to a semifinals. They've won a conference championship before, but they have not gotten really many opportunities in the playoffs. Flag down on the play after a big 1st down. And you know how it goes on an RPO, where he may be celebrating, but that play's coming back. This is an illegal man downfield, so 5.5 to go. But Butler looking to get back into the playoffs. That, like I said, they haven't had many opportunities. The one time they actually had a little bit of a run, they made it to the semifinals. No further than that, though, as a drag underneath going to get him a 1st down and a lot more. Bad pursuit angles. Down to the 1. They give him a touchdown. He knocked over the pylon. And that's going to be a lead for Valpo at 11-1. A loss still would probably knock them out of the playoffs, as even that 11-1, just 9th in the country, Butler going to punt this football away, and it'll be fielded at about the 35-yard line. He is going to go outside, get past midfield, and he's going to get to the opponent 43, so a nice return there of 20+. And Valpo set up a great field position. He's getting sacked, and back at midfield he goes. 3 minutes to play, and with that 4-point lead, trying to maybe extend it to a full touchdown, but he's not going to get away, so he's going to go down. And now it's Butler with the play over the top and a big-time grab to the 30-yard line. Play action. He's getting brought down. 3rd and 15, 2-minute warning. He's getting brought down again. I don't actually know what's going on with the amount of sacks that we've seen in this video. It's actually a record. That ball is going to be broken up, and Butler is going to need a stop here. 1 1st down could do it, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 2. 1st down will definitely do it. Middle, caught, broken up, Broken up. Okay, Butler, you got an opportunity. Here you go. Big play to the 44. Hurry back to the line. 40 seconds to play. One timeout in their back pocket. Throwing outside. It's going to be caught. It's short. You're probably going to burn. Yep, you're going to burn the last time out there. 3rd down and 2. 34 seconds. Outside. Caught. And he hung on 2 defenders in the area, but he breaks the play. 25 seconds to go. And he's going to get brought down. The tackle got brought down too. 3rd and 18. 15 seconds. He's got time. He's looking out of bounds. So you're going to be down to basically a Hail Mary, and that's not going to be what you want to see. A false start is going to back you up another 5 yards. So, yeah, 4th and 23 with 10 seconds to play. You got a Hail Mary in, you're throwing it deep, up in the air. Didn't even make it to the end zone, and incomplete. So Valpo gets a conference championship victory. So now, into the playoffs they go, and they will be alone. And not only that, how about destroying Oregon in the playoffs? Look at that, 31-13. Now, I would like to say the season was super exciting, but they go and immediately get destroyed. That's just a weird coincidence that, you know, we haven't had many blowouts in this video, but the 2 blowouts we have here are back-to-back. So, it also weird, they blew out Oregon. Valpo's got Oregon's number. What is this? 2 years in a row in the playoffs, knocking Oregon out. Of all teams to have the number of Oregon, it's them. I don't understand that one, but a quick year there. But still, Valpo adding to their resume. I mean, even you don't go and get a national championship, don't make it back. Getting a conference championship on their resume is important because you're probably not going to catch Michigan in their, like, handful. They have what, 4, 5 conference championships? I don't even know how many they have right now. I lost count, but you're trying to at least catch up a little bit and build up that resume. It's not always about the national championships. Once you got one, you're in the mix. From there, it's about building up that resume, and if Valpo can get a couple of conference championships, kind of stay strong at the end of this cycle here, last portion of this video, they can find themselves on top, and maybe one of these other teams. Wisconsin and Northern Illinois has still got a chance, and Butler, Northern Illinois in the conference championship this year. Valpo on the outside looking in, Wisconsin kind of on the fringe as well, and Michigan. What happened here? 6-6 for Michigan. And they're slipping a little bit. So on to the conference title game where we have Butler down by 6. Northern Illinois trying to just claw themselves back into title contention. And the conference championship can help them do that. I mean, can Northern Illinois feasibly win this video without the national championship? I don't know. Maybe some of you guys will value the championships above all else. But say you make 2 national championships, you get all these conference championships, you get all the playoff victories that they have. Can they feasibly say that they have the title, but they have to take care of business first, and they do just that with a touchdown here to give them a 2-score lead. Handoff right up the middle, not going to get the 14-point lead, but still a 12-point lead with 4 minutes to play. You should be sitting pretty comfortable as Butler's going to need a lot to go their way to make a comeback here. 4 minutes to go, and they're going to go middle. Caught for the first down and on the run for the 47-yard line. 3rd down and 9. He's looking. He's got a pressure in his face, and he's going to go outside for the first down to the 30-yard line. And Butler driving the football. You know how it goes here. You got to score before the 2-minute warning, but you're fumbling the football. He had to jump back on, and no one paid attention, it looked like. So now you got 2nd and 21, needing to get a lot of yards back. You got a decent amount. It's 4-down territory, so 3rd down and 9. Maybe get yourself in 4th and manageable, but they are going to go for more than that. Caught, and he didn't get a foot in. They review it. They say he did get a foot in. So 2nd down and goal now as they are turning around. Quarterback turned his back to the defense for a second, but got a touchdown. And now Northern Illinois with the football back. Another 1st down or 2 can end this one as they are going to get it. 2nd down and 1. Beautiful position there. You'll love to see it start with a 9-yard gain and a broken tackle. And you're not just going to get the 1st down. You can go down here and end the game, but they're going to go and run up the score a little for the touchdown. And NIU wins the conference, and they are headed to the playoffs for the 1st round bye. Butler is going to be in the playoffs as well. Wisconsin makes it at the 11th spot. So we got 3 teams in, and it is going to be no Valpo as well. Outside looking in. They stayed on the outside. So flag down here is Wisconsin taking on Washington. It's going to be a hold here, and now it will be backed up. 2nd down and 20. Screen outside. That's going to be a broken tackle. He has a block on the outside, and that is just disastrous for Wisconsin. You back them up in bad position, and you let that happen. And now Washington with a play to the 16, down to the 13 now. Quick pass outside. Caught, and it is going to be 3rd down and 4 at the 10-yard line. Pass middle. That should have been picked. And Wisconsin, I mean, still good that you stopped him, but you should have had a pick. You should have stopped him on that screen, and you gave up 3 more points than you should have. So it's still a one-score game, though. You can get a touchdown. You put this ball in the end zone, and you're not going to do it there. So you're going to punt on 4th and 1. A couple of rough breaks for Wisconsin right now, as now Washington in enemy territory. They're getting sacked here. 3rd down and 7. Dropping to throw it. You need to stop here. Outside. It's going to be caught, but not for the marker. Field goal try from 55 is no good. Wisconsin has a chance still as they throw it. He's rolling. He's going to get the ball away. Incomplete. 4th down and 6. It's been nothing for this Wisconsin offense since we've been watching, but there you go. A big play. And Wisconsin with 1:22 to go. Throwing. Middle. Caught. And turning upfield. He's got the 1st down to the 25. And now throwing again. Middle again. Turning upfield again. It looked like the same exact play. And it's going to result in another 1st down. So I guess you can keep running it. You can keep running it over the middle. Touchdown. And you got the lead. And Washington, I just didn't think they want to cover the middle, it looks like, as you got a drag route now turning upfield as Washington in maybe a play away from field goal range with 14 seconds to go, and you got it, and they're in field goal range and a whole lot more, and that is going to be a kick on the way, and Wisconsin knocked out. Brutal, as you had them stop with like 20 seconds to go, and you couldn't get the win. So now you jump over to Butler, who's taking on Oklahoma, and Butler is trying to find themselves back in contention as they have been on the brink at times, but not been able to get to a national title, only been able to get to one semifinal, and now with a little bit more space opening up with Michigan struggling as of late, it's left Butler to take their spot, and Butler trying to capitalize on that and maybe get themselves in the conversation as they're dropping on 3rd and 1. Oklahoma trying to expand their lead. With 4 minutes to go, you need to stop them, hold them to a field goal. 3rd down and goal. You are gonna get the fumble, and he picked it up. Butler, he's gonna take it back, and the defensive lineman, he's not a fast player, and look at the receiver for Oklahoma chasing him down. He's got him. And that big man was rumbling into the red zone as they throw it underneath. Drag route, 1st down to the 4. Goal to go, 2:30 to play. He's throwing for the end zone. He's got the touchdown, and Butler takes the lead with the big man rumbling for a nice 70-yard run as Oklahoma gets the big play to the 46 now at the 37. 3rd down and 1:45 to go as they go to the middle. 1st down, field goal range gotten, but they don't need a field goal. They need a touchdown. 3rd down and 3 with 70 seconds to play. Outside, broken up. 4th down and 3 at the 17. Game on the line potentially. Handoff right up the middle. He's got the 1st down. A little hesitation, but it worked out in his favor. And with 40 seconds to play, Oklahoma trying to bleed this clock down. Outside, caught. And I don't know how he brought that one down and stayed in bounds. 3rd down and 2 from the 3. He's got time. He's looking back corner. It's incomplete. 4th down and 2. 30 seconds to play. And the QB draw stopped. And Butler wins it. And they got themselves on the board with another playoff victory. Obviously, it gets no easier for Butler as they're taking on Northern Illinois, and this team, who is so experienced in the playoffs now by this point, is going to be down by 7. So I think you can look at a team like this and say maybe playoff experience does play a factor here, as Northern Illinois has been able to beat opponents in the playoffs in a whole bunch of different ways. They've just not been able to win the national championship. They've done everything else, it feels like, as 3rd down and 4, throwing from the 9, tucking, running. Northern Illinois with these dual threat quarterbacks as they're going to go play action. He's getting brought down. He broke 1, not 2. 3rd down and goal from the 10, rolling out, and he's getting brought down again. These sacks are crazy. It really is weird sometimes. This game gives us such different experiences, but I guess today it's just the offensive line ain't doing their job on the pass protection. And the quarterbacks aren't doing a great job either, but what do you even do? 4th down, they punt it away. Northern Illinois with the football back outside, past the 40-yard line, 37-yard line at the 2nd down and 10. Quick pass over the middle, hung on, 9-yard gain. 3rd down and 1, middle, again, he hangs on, 1st down, and with a minute to play, driving, can they pull this one off? Another one, he got it, inside the 5, down to the 1, timeout, and play action, he's going to get brought down, another sack, 2nd and goal, he's looking, he's throwing, he's got it, touchdown, and Northern Illinois gonna pull this one off again, or are they gonna pull up another thriller in the playoffs, outside, and it's caught. Butler not going down without a fight. He's looking. He's going to tuck and run it. He got nice blocks from the lineman there. Timeout used as 30 seconds to play. 3rd down and 3. Middle. That's going to be brought in. He got it. And with 10 seconds to go, kick is good. We're going to overtime. So Northern Illinois not able to get out just yet as they look for another semifinals appearance. Will Butler get over the hump? Will Northern Illinois finally find themselves on the successful side of a national championship? It's going to be a play underneath. Third down and goal turns to fourth and goal. Field goal try is going to be good. And NIU's got their chance. Touchdown will win it. And they go a little fake. QB run. He's going to get stopped third down and 2. Handoff. It's going to be stopped, and he loses 2, and they're going to have to kick it. We're going to overtime number 2 now. All right. Butler, they're back on defense. Handoff outside. Got a lane. Got a lead blocker. And in one play, 25 yards. Touchdown. And the 2-point conversion for the 8-point lead. Handoff is stopped. Butler can still win it here. Touchdown and a 2-point conversion will do it. Outside, caught, turning upfield. He's down to the end zone. Touchdown, he got brought in. Now a 2-point conversion for the win. He's looking to throw it, but he's getting sacked. We're going to a shootout. It's going to be 2-point conversion shootout. How about throwing? Back corner, incomplete. And NIU can win it as they toss it out. It's going to be stopped. Now we're going to a 4th overtime. NIU on offense first. Rolling right. He's going to run it. He's got it. Butler now needed to keep it alive. Blitz sent in. Quick pass. He's got it. 5th overtime. Oh my goodness, it's moving so fast. All right, now NIU needs to keep it alive for a 6th overtime. Pass. Caught. We're going to 6. Toss it outside. NIU stopped for a 7th overtime. They need to stop Butler. Looking, running, sacked. We're going to 7, I think. We're handing it off. Butler, 2-point conversion. Now for an 8th overtime. He's not going to get there. And NIU is going to lose in 8 overtimes. Is that a new record? What was that? Was crazy. 8 overtimes. I might have lost count. That might have been 9. I think it was 8 though. My goodness. Alabama. They got it. Butler now. Is Butler back in their 2nd ever semifinals appearance, looking for a national title appearance as they're going to be down by 6 and Alabama in scoring position now after a big play. Throwing. He couldn't get the football off. It's a sack. 3rd and 17. They're still in field goal range though. Play action. He's going to get hit and he got the football off that time. Now a field goal for the 2-score lead is good. And Butler, I mean, got a long way to go here, but there's still 6 minutes to play, and you're going to get the first down there. You need to put points up on the board, though, as they're going to throw outside. Bubble screen. Got the blocking, not really hit there. 3rd down and 3 as they're throwing. Pass underneath. Caught. He hung on, broke a tackle, and got the first down. We got 3rd down and 6 from the 44 as he's looking. He's throwing middle. Caught, and he hung on for the first down. So slowly but surely, they are moving the football. He's going middle again. Stringing together another first down. Alabama, the only positive here for them is at least they're making them take their time as he turns upfield on the drag route. He's going to get the first down to the 3-yard line. Goal to go. 3:45. He's throwing on the run. It's caught. Touchdown. And it took them a couple of minutes, but there's still plenty of time to get a stop here. Alabama on the screen outside, got the first down, making a man miss, putting him on the ground into the 47. Time being run down here, as it could be the 2-minute warning after this one, and it's going to be another first. 2-minute warning, 1st and 10. It's a read option. He's going to get upended, but hung on. 2nd and 3. Handoff again. He's getting stopped. Now game on the line here. Handoff again for another play. He breaks 2 tackles. Are you kidding? Broke 2 tackles behind the line and got it. That's brutal, but crazy effort from the Alabama running back to get him there. And that's going to end that season where, I mean, to have the crazy game that Northern Illinois and Butler had, and for Butler to just come so close and not be able to get another chance at it. It's unfortunate, but I feel bad for some of these teams. I feel bad for the Huskies. It's just so brutal. I mean, 2 national championship losses, a heartbreaker, and like 8 overtimes. And I mean, what do you even do at this point? It's hard for me to believe that that window's still open for them. But I mean, they're keeping it open as long as possible. Michigan, meanwhile, look who's back on top of the rankings for recruiting. And will that result in rankings being back on top for the conference standings, because they had a down year, but they're trying to get themselves back into the conversation. As you got to remember, they won a national championship. Well, they're back at 10-2, but not in the playoffs. It looks like Valpo versus Northern Illinois. It's looking like NIU's making the playoffs. Butler, fringe. Michigan outside looking in, and Valpo's going to need a conference championship to get in. So NIU's the only team that has a locked-in spot as we head into conference championship weekend, and it is a 13-point deficit. NIU has the football, but they're going to go 3 and out, so they've Valpo taken over in a good field position. Down by 13, and there is a flag, and that one is looking like some pass interference, and that's what it will be. So Valpo will get the football in, another 15 yards forward as at the 34-yard line. They're throwing outside, caught, turning upfield. That's going to be a 7-yard gain as they need the end zone here. Pump fake left. They go throw it back left, so he gets them anyway, and that's going to be a first down to the 22. 6:30 to play. Tackle him down is the guard. Did you see the guard just absolutely level him and open up that lane to the 5-yard line? Handoff. He's going to get brought down to the 3. Now under 6 to play. Goal to go. Outside. He got leveled. 4th down. Game potentially on the line if they can't score. Keep it a 2-score game. It's incomplete. Northern Illinois can maybe put this one away with some time running down, but if Valpo gets a quick 3 and out, they'll get good field position, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So still a vague chance, a slight chance, but it's going to take a touchdown on this drive. They can't get stopped like last time, and what an effort from the running back getting a first down there. 30-yard line, 4 minutes to play. He's going to throw quick outside. That's caught, and that's going to be at the 11-yard line. Under 4 now as he's throwing slant, caught. He runs over it. That was so unnecessary. It didn't get him anything extra, but I guess asserting his dominance there as quick pass back of the end zone, and it's going to be 4th down and 2. Outside, caught, touchdown. Valpo not done yet. And it is going to be 2.5 to play, and NIU can have a chance to put this one to bed. But they are fighting a team in Valpo who's determined to get to the playoffs and maybe get themselves another national championship opportunity as they hand it off. And it's going to be 3rd down, game on the line here. 1st down ends it, and he's got the 1st down. That's going to be game. And now Northern Illinois going back to a 1st-round bye. And Valpo outside the playoffs. Butler gets in. Michigan does not. So Butler was on the fringe. They did get it. And they're taking on Syracuse, who's got a 2-point lead and the football in scoring position with 6.5 to play as he's looking to throw. It's a lot of time, and there's a wide open man. When you give a quarterback that much time in that clean of a pocket, eventually someone's going to get wide open and down to the goal line. He's getting blown up, loss of 3, and now 5 to play. 3rd down and goal. He's going to tuck. He's going to try to run it, but he got kind of caught up in his lineman, and that's going to result in a field goal try. Kick is good, but Butler still in it, still with a 1-score game, 4 minutes to play. Deep ball, that's caught, and 1 man to beat. He's not going to get him. Touchdown, Butler, and that's a quick response for Butler to take the lead. 2-point conversion, going to be good. 3-point lead for Butler, and now Syracuse needing to overcome it with under 4 to play. Plenty of time and a nice run there at the 36-yard line. Quick pass outside, no blocking, and that's going to get blown up for a 2-yard loss. 3rd down and 8. Quick drop, and he's going to fire one. Middle caught, and he just, somehow 3 defenders were there, and he caught that football. That's going to be 2nd and 13. Middle, and he's going to have 3 defenders. He's somehow going to get that first down, too. Look at the fight from the Syracuse team as they go middle again, and he hung on to that one. I mean, one thing is the hands on some of the players in this video has been really good, as the quarterbacks can have nowhere to go. Sacked. How about 6 on the day for Butler? 3rd and 15. He's got a lot of time. 3-man rush, taking off, and he's not going to get, he should not have slid there, but they're going to take the field goal, and they're going to tie this game up. It's a minute to play, 29-29. And you have opportunity here if you get a big play like that to start your drive. 40 seconds to go, 41-yard line, rolling into a sack. And now you could be looking at overtime. Yeah, they're going to run the football. They're going to play it safe, but he was 4th and 1. They're going for it. That's a bold play call, and a play call I love. Timeout used, handoff outside, and a bold play call is going to set them up for a field goal try for the win. It's going to be good. How about that? 4th down and 1 in your own territory, and you go for it. Sorry it didn't result in much because they got blown up by Oklahoma in the next game. But I still appreciate the boldness of that play call as we jump over to NIU, 20-20 on Kentucky, and another win away from a semifinals appearance. They're going to throw, and a pass over the middle is going to be caught in traffic for the 1st down. 2nd down and 8 from midfield. Throwing, no, broken up. 3rd down and 8. Looked like he had it in his hands, but it got broken away, and that's a sack. All right, Kentucky with the football now. 5 minutes to play. Throw on the run. Got it. Running back leaking out. He's got room, and he gets all the way to the 32-yard line. Play action. He's going to roll right into pressure. Loss of 9. Got a couple of back, and now it's 3rd and 15, but pressure gets in again. That's going to be hit as he's throwing. And from the 37, a pretty cowardly punt from the 37. If you punt from inside your opponent's 40, I don't care what the situation is. Either you need to get a better kicker or you need to go for it. Punting from inside the 40-yard line of your opponent is crazy. 2nd down and 9, though, as they throw outside, caught, and now turning upfield. He's got some speed. That was some nice acceleration there to get that many yards. 23-yard line, hand off. He's going to get knocked down. 3rd down and 3. 2 minutes to play, just about, as quarterback's going to throw outside of the running back, flaring out, and he's not going to get there. Loss of 1 at the 2-minute warning. It's going to be a field goal, and it is good. So Kentucky left with a field goal to potentially tie, touchdown to potentially win it, as they're going to throw one deep ball. It's in double coverage, and it's broken up. 3rd down and 10, 1:50 to play, outside. That's a diving deflection. Nice effort there. 4th down and 10. Can they put it away? Caught, and he's short. 1st down is going to be Northern Illinois football as they run the ball for a 3rd down and 2 conversion, and not going to get the 1st down marker. So they're going to have to try another field goal. Kick is going to be good, but Kentucky now needs to go for a touchdown. 45 seconds to go, no timeout. So you got time in the pocket, but eventually it runs out, and I mean, these receivers are getting kind of clamped a little bit. So 30 seconds to play. Middle, caught, and no, it's broken up at the last second. He even fooled me on that one. 4th and 15. He's got it, though, and the game's still alive. They need to hurry back to the line. 20 seconds to go. 1st down and 10 turns to 2nd and 10 after the spike, and they're getting sacked. 3rd and 22. This is your last chance. 4th and 22, and you're throwing a deep ball. It's incomplete, and NIU back to the semifinals one more time, it feels like. They're taking out Oklahoma, who absolutely demolished Butler, but right now they're down to NIU, 3rd down and 4, throwing the ball deep, one-on-one. It's broken up, incomplete, 4th down, and that's going to be Oklahoma football as they're going to run up ahead for a gain, and now 3rd down and 1, picking up the blitz, caught, 1st down, and in this rainy day, kicking not going to be optimal, especially when you're not down by 3, you're down by 5, as that's going to be 4th down. You're going to be throwing it here, as they're going for it on 4th and 4, he's running, he turns the corner, and what speed from the quarterback, sprinting all the way inside the 10, goal to go, 6-yard line, outside, caught at the 1, goal to go from the 1 as he throws, play action, touchdown. Usually when they go play action from the 1, they get sacked, so impressive there to score a touchdown. 2-point conversion now as he's going to tuck and get brought down. Now Northern Illinois down by 1 with under 4 minutes to play. Trip to a 3rd national championship on the line as he gets sacked. 3rd and 14, throwing. He's got nowhere to go, and that's going to be a sack. 4th and 21, you got to punt it. So now 2 minutes to play. Oklahoma could put this game away. 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 4. Quick pass. And he's going to float one up top. Caught. And that's brutal. One more 1st down will end it. Handoff right up the middle. He's got it to 3rd down and 3 for the game. Handoff is broken. Tackle, 1st down right at the 1. And that's going to do it. You know, I try to stay pretty unbiased here. I do have teams, obviously, that I like more than others in these videos. But, I mean, man, I'm really rooting for NIU. They're running out of time. What is this? 4 semifinals appearances, 2 national title appearances, no championships. That's so brutal. I mean, they may end up going down as the team to win, like, the most playoff games without winning a national title. Like, it's going to be crazy if they don't win one. It's so... I feel bad. Like, they should have gotten to that point by now. But, I mean, it's just... I don't even know. I just feel bad. I mean, who are you rooting for in this video? I don't know. I mean, some people may have been hoping that Michigan State could figure things out. It's not looking like that's going to happen. Wisconsin is also, I mean, they got that 1 national title appearance, nothing else there. So, I mean, with just a handful of years left, going to be moving on and seeing, is Michigan back? They went 10-2 last year, and yeah, okay, 12-0. And they're looking like the only team that could be going to the playoffs, as Wisconsin would need to beat them in the conference championship in order to do that. But 9-3 versus 12-0 it's looking like it's going to be in the favor of Michigan, and 38-14 will be your final. So a lot of the conference championships have been really close. We get a blowout here this time around. You know, you're going to get one or two of those every once in a while. So playoffs is going to be for Michigan and Michigan only, and they're 13-0, taking on SMU with 7 minutes to play as the handoff for the running back. Down by 4. 17-13 is your score. Third and inches. He's going to run. He's going to get the first down. He's got lots of open room. 40, 30, and he slides all the way down to 26. He got a lot of yards on that one as they drop to throw a quick pass. That's going to be caught. Tight end has it. 2nd down and 2 now as they drop to throw. Clean pocket as he threw a quick one for the first down marker, in position to take this lead. Hand off to the running back. He's going to get brought down. Fumble! And SMU picks it up! And all of a sudden, a fumble just turns this game upside down for SMU. And 3rd down and 5, a first down completed. It's going to be 4 minutes to play. And SMU in that 4-minute offense trying to run out the clock here. They're going to throw out of bounds. 3rd down and 7. Opportunity to keep this game alive for Michigan as they're going to allow another first down. And with 3 minutes to play, it's getting really worrying as a handoff. 2nd down and 5 is going to turn to 3rd and 2. 2-minute warning will hit after this run as they're going to spin away and get another first down. SMU, are they going to run all 5 minutes off the clock? Handoff again, and he's going to get a 3rd down again. Are they going to convert? And they will convert again. That is ridiculous. 5 minutes. You are in their red zone. You fumble the football away, and you never see it again. That is an absolute meltdown from the Michigan team, just offense and defense. I mean, a fumble, it's one thing. You could recover 5 minutes to play, all your timeouts and everything. You didn't even get the football back. That's brutal. So that's going to be how that year ends. And when you go 13-0, dominate your conference championship, and then go 1 and done, that's brutal. So we're going to be down to the final few years as Michigan, it seems like they're at least back, and that's good news for them, good news for Michigan fans, bad news for everybody else who's trying to get a victory in this video. As I mean, Valpo with their conference championships, not going to be enough. They got the national title. Northern Illinois, poor guys. Wisconsin, it feels like that's kind of the battle we're going with here. I don't think any of these other teams, unless we get a shock random national championship, I don't think any of these other teams are going to be able to compete. I think it's just down to those 4 at this point. So Michigan, Valpo, NIU. I need to know what happened here. Northern Illinois is on a 5-game win streak, went 11-1, and didn't even come close to the playoff. 20th? Who did they lose to, like an FCS team? I don't even know who they lost to. I didn't even check. I forgot to check. I was just so confused by that. But Michigan and Valpo in the conference championship. If Michigan wins, they'll be alone in the playoffs again. If Valpo wins, they can probably get themselves a first-round bye. But they're in an 8-point deficit, even though they do have the football. Pass outside, caught, and it's a first down inside the 10-yard line, down to the 7. 6 minutes to play. Handoff, and he's going to have an open lane, untouched for the touchdown. And Michigan, for the tie, is going to try to stop them here, but they're not going to. Tie game with Michigan taking over the football. And now with a handoff, he's going to get caught up and just nowhere to go, and he just couldn't get anything. Lost at 2. 3rd down and 12. Will they go 3 and out? Yes, they will, and they should have thrown a pick there. Wow, as that's going to be a pump fake. Throw, middle, caught, first down at the 50-yard line. Now 2nd down and 10. He's throwing again. It's going to be middle, caught, and a first down again. And now Valpo. Can they pull this one off? It'd be an upset. And Valpo, it'd go a long way to have a head-to-head victory over Michigan. Field goal is good. A head-to-head over Michigan in a big game like this could be the deciding factor for some people, as Michigan not letting it happen, as it's going to be only 2 men to beat. But he's fast enough, and he's got the touchdown. Man, he can run. He was just fast enough. And now 28-24, flag down, and that is going to be a bad one for Michigan. You stop them for a loss, and you get a roughing the passer to bail them out. So Valpo not out of it yet. 2.5 to play. Outside, pass, caught. He's going to get 9, and a 2nd down and 1. 2-minute warning will hit, and they have the first down on the ground, getting it to the 45-yard line. How about 1:36 to play? Throwing, caught, and brought down It's going to be 3rd down and 3. 1:20 to play. Outside deep, and it's going to be caught. I thought that was intercepted for a second. That was crazy. And pass is going to be for another first down. About 30 seconds to play. Timeouts are being used as Valpo getting brought down for the sack. It's 4th down and 8. 25 seconds. Game on the line. Throwing. Caught. And he stepped out of bounds. No, he stepped out of bounds. He couldn't keep his foot in. He had the first if he did keep his foot in. Instead, Michigan alone in the playoffs again, and they're gatekeeping as that's going to be a tipped interception on the first play. They're gatekeeping the rest of this video, it feels like, from the rest of these teams to try to hold off anyone from catching them, as 2 straight years to finish this video up could be just what Michigan, only team representing in the playoffs, as Alabama looking for the tie, under 6 minutes to play, 3rd down and 2. They're going to throw it for the end zone. It's knocked away, 4th down and 2, and they're going for it as he's going to spin away from 1, but 3 other guys got in, and Michigan holds strong as the quick RPO is going to be caught, but 3rd down and 2. Trying to keep that clock moving. Speed option outside. They get it to the edge, and Michigan off the sidelines, and he got caught, but that's bad discipline from Alabama to just all commit on one, and just bad angles, bad everything there from Alabama as that was their chance to get off the field. Now 4 minutes to go, and Michigan could take a 2-score lead. Quick little pass is going to be caught for a gain of 10. 3rd down and inches. Quick drop, and quarterback rolling out, throwing, caught for the first down. He goes out of bounds, but you keep the chains moving, you keep the clock going. That play is going to be blown up in the backfield, but at this point, you're in field goal range. You can make this a 2-score game and give Alabama no chance, and now it's a touchdown right over the top, and Alabama is really in trouble now. 3rd down and 10 as with under 3 to play. Middle, floated, caught, 1st down, but under 2.5 to go as he's rolling, throwing on the run. It's going to be caught. Great play there. I mean, you need a lot more like that to go your way, and that plays like that, I mean, it's going to help, but it's not going to be enough. You need a big one. You need to hold on to these timeouts as well. You need to at least get rid of the football. He does. 4th down and inches, and this is your game here as he's going to throw. He's going to step up and fire. One middle, caught, and now inside the 10. Goal to go. They used the timeout. That's rough, but they get the touchdown, so it's not quite done yet. They're going to go for 2, and interesting, but they get it. They get the 2-point conversion. Onside kick scooped up by Michigan, so Alabama can still stop them with a minute to go, but you can't allow a 1st down at all, and they're immediately going to allow the 1st down, and Michigan gets brought down. He got brought down out of bounds, but still in scoring territory. Handoff, it's a touchdown to slam the door on this one, and Michigan is moving on, and they will be headed to a semifinals game against Virginia Tech. And if Michigan wins another national championship, it's over. It's wrapped. It's done. It's their crown. But they gotta hope. They're hoping. You know, everyone else in the conference, I guess, that still has a leg in this fight is going to be hoping that Virginia Tech or whoever else may be next, if they lose, is going to be able to take down Michigan. They're Virginia Tech fans. They're fans of whoever else comes out of this bracket. They just don't want Michigan to win this one, but they're up by 3, and they're throwing one up incomplete. 3rd down and 8. 3:30 to go. He's rolling. He's throwing. He's got it incomplete. So Virginia Tech gets the football back and an opportunity to win this game, as if they go down and score a touchdown with little time to play, I think it could do it. But it's going to be up to the Michigan defense to hold strong like they did previously as they're throwing outside. Caught, and it's going to be out of bounds. 2-minute warning is hit. 3rd down and 8. He's looking. He's got time. He's throwing. Caught for the 1st down and out of bounds at the 19. 3rd down and 9. He's looking outside. It's caught. Touchdown! And Virginia Tech scores, but they left Michigan plenty of time with a minute to play. And deep middle. He's got it. Is it going to be one play? They're tracking him down. 24. Gotta get him. Gotta get him. He gets him at the 1. And now Michigan. Quick pass. Touchdown. And in one play, they go 80 yards, and then they get the touchdown to potentially take them to the national title. Virginia Tech got 40 seconds to play. He's going to get an 35-yard line, 35 seconds, and you need to go a long way out of bounds. 4th down and 2 for a trip to the national championship. Michigan is not going to go quite yet. Game still alive. 19 seconds as at the 40. He's throwing out of bounds. 4th down and 10 again. At least they're saving the clock, though, but you got to convert eventually, and they do. All right. Hail Mary time, 7 seconds, deep drop. He's looking for a chance to knock off Michigan to go to the national championship. It's incomplete. Michigan is going back, and a chance to end this video and put it to bed once and for all. But they're taking on a USC team who's got a 4-point lead, and even making a national championship, even if they lose it, making it still counts for a lot. But winning it would seal the video once and for all, at least put to bed any sort of debates or discussions. But USC is going to score. It's a 2-score game. So maybe Michigan isn't out of the woods just yet, and maybe they still got to fight a little bit longer. 3rd down and 11 is incomplete. 4th down and 11. This is your game potentially, as it's going to be caught, and it's still going. If USC got the football in great field position like that, they could have ended it, but now a sack, 4th and 19. Well, you got to do it again. You got another crazy 4th down in you, throwing it up. It's going to be caught. He broke a tackle, and oh my goodness, how did he make that play? 3 minutes to go. As he's rolling, he's looking, he's gonna run it, he's gonna go to the 20, 15, slide down at the 14, 3rd down and 1. They're gonna go for the end zone. It's intercepted. USC. I mean, Michigan really could have just settled for the field goal if they wanted to, but USC is going to try to put this one away for good. And now, handoff for the 1st down. Michigan running out of life. And this one is over. USC wins the national title, and down goes Michigan. And that loss is not going to help their resume, but I mean, at least making it will be good for them. But still, I mean, rough that Michigan couldn't like outright win the video, clear cut, no debates on this one, because at least now the debate is still to be had if this is how it finishes. So now we're going to be moving on to one last season where everything can really flip, because Northern Illinois wants to pull off a last-year miracle. Wisconsin, if Valpo wants to go and win a national championship in the final year, that'd be pretty crazy. But it's up to one of those schools. They're the only ones in range to take down Michigan. And, I mean, they all had the 3 best recruiting classes. Meanwhile, Michigan is stinking it up down there. It's kind of weird how much they've had bad recruiting classes just over the last 3 years. How about getting 1 recruit? I don't even understand how that happens. Like, I don't even get that. But yeah, they got a 3-star. It doesn't matter. 12-0. Northern Illinois goes 12-0. Valpo 11. Fringe. Wisconsin, they're out. They're unranked, so nothing for them. And it's down to these final 3. Can Northern Illinois steal a conference championship from Michigan at least? That would help them out a little bit, as 31-28. With 8 minutes to play, that ball is going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 5 for NIU, as they're going to throw underneath. Going to be caught, but nothing there, as Michigan takes over and will throw. Caught for a first and in field goal range already. I mean, you had him backed up so much that you're in great field position, and now you're in the red zone with just 2 plays. 13-yard line, handoff. He's going to find a lane. He's got the touchdown, and Michigan up by 2 scores with 6 minutes to play, and NIU looking for a deep ball. He's got it, and maybe NIU's got one more comeback left in him. That's going to be a touchdown. Michigan going to get a little scared here as they allowed that big play, and it's still a 1-score game. So much on the line potentially for some of the people who are maybe considering who is the winner between maybe Michigan and Northern Illinois, as the 1st-round bye is on the line. A national championship, the best path to a national championship potentially on the line here, as it's going to be a 1st down for NIU as they got the football back. 3 minutes to go as they're looking. He's going to step up. He's going to throw it. Caught. 1st down. He's got it in enemy territory, and now you're on the fringe of field goal range. You got it with that one, turning it upfield to the 20, and he gets brought down. 2-minute warning has hit with this play as he's throwing outside for a 1st down and inside the 5. Northern Illinois, they're getting going again, and they got the touchdown. And are they really going to pull off another comeback? Michigan needing a big drive to come out here and win another conference championship to pad onto that lead, as they're thrown for the 1st down there. Minute and a half to go, and he's got it in between 2 defenders. to the 44. Hurrying back to the line. He got 2 timeouts, and they're finding another open soft spot in the zone. 28-yard line. Pass for a tight end is going to be incomplete, knocked away. 3rd down and 10 with 1:10 to play. Middle caught that same tight end, makes the play for the 1st down. Fighting ahead. Timeout used. 27 seconds. 3rd and 7. And he's getting sacked. And now your last chance. 20 seconds. And 4th down. It's going to be knocked away. Northern Illinois. They pull off another one. And a conference championship, a 1st-round bye. And the scales potentially tipped in their favor if they can pull this off in the final year, as Michigan's taking on Florida. If Michigan wins, they take on NIU in a rematch. And Michigan's being given all they can handle right now against this Florida team. 31 points on the board. A flag down, though, could be in their favor, and it will be. Holding back them up. It'll be 3rd down and 19, as that's really going to cost them. He's going to get hit as he's throwing. Now Michigan with the football, up by 4. He's looking. He's throwing. That's intercepted! And it's going to be Florida football at midfield. And that's huge for the Gators. Green on 2nd and 2 is going to be incomplete. And now 3rd down and 10. They don't want to get this interception to go all to waste, as they're going to slide down 4th down and 5. So it is going to go to waste. But Michigan with the football back, and a little pop pass is going to get them a big play. Broken tackle. And down to about the 40-yard line. 3rd down and 8, though, as we jump ahead to 2 short runs. And now the quarterback taking off. 1st down and more, down to the 20. And now with under 4 to play, Michigan doing a great job. Touchdown. And we could be headed for a matchup here between NIU and Michigan one more time to close out this video. 3 minutes to play as Florida. They got to come back in, then that's going to be helpful, as can they score before that 2-minute warning? Can they hold on to those timeouts? Can they score at all? That's going to be a sack. 2nd and 18 as they're looking to throw it from the 48 outside. Caught, turning it upfield, and that is going to help them out get 3rd and manageable. 2:30 to go as he's throwing a ball up top, and that's going to be incomplete. 4th and 7. They're taking the field goal, so it's going to be a 1-score game, and he hits it. So Michigan up by 8, but some 1st downs can end it, and something like that could do it. One more of those as he's running it. 4, a broken tackle, and he got the 1st down. Michigan now can really put it to bed officially if they get it here. 3rd and 8. He's throwing it. Wow, he should not have done that. Florida, if they just ran the football, Florida would have had like 20 seconds. It may not matter, though. Florida, 20 seconds to go, 4th and 14. Throwing it deep, incomplete. We're getting a rematch. NIU, Michigan, 2nd round. That'll be a big one. And then we also got Valpo over here. They're taking on Ole Miss, so maybe they can sneak themselves in. If they go on a run and they win a national championship, I'm just saying the video gets deciding who wins gets a whole lot more interesting if this team gets a 2nd national championship. I mean, their 1st national championship was so random and out of nowhere. And I mean, from then on, they've been a contending team. They've been a playoff team, a conference champion team. So 3rd down and 11, as they're down by 7, that's going to be caught, and it's going to get them to the 28-yard line with 4.5 to play. Throwing outside, caught for a nice gain. He's got the 1st down to the 18-yard line. Still 4 minutes to play as he's going to go for the end zone right over the head of 2 defenders and a receiver as they're going to hand it off on 3rd and 10. That's going to be a surprising call that catches Ole Miss off guard and works for a touchdown. How about Ole Miss now in a tie game getting sacked, and they're going to go 3 and out, and Valpo can go and get themselves a playoff victory or stiff arm, and he's going to get out of bounds, and now 2.5 to go, 45-yard line. He's putting one up top, and he's got it. If he hit him in stride, though, that was a touchdown, but they'll take it down to the 21, and he can't really be doing that. That's a sack loss of 10. Can they keep themselves in good field goal range? They do. 21-yard line, 3rd and 11, handoff, and that's going to be a timeout used. Kick for the lead is good. Ole Miss will have 1.5 minutes, 2 timeouts, and will have an opportunity to take the lead, tie this game up even, as they can throw interception right to the defender's hands, and that will do it. Ole Miss is going to lose to a 20-point 4th quarter from Valpo. So on to the 2nd round they go, where they're taking on Virginia Tech. This team made the semifinals last year, and now they're trying to get back this year as Virginia Tech down to the 4 for the 2-score lead. They got it. And now Valpo really needs to dig themselves out of a hole here. 6 minutes to play. Screen set up. They got blockers. They got a first. He gets out of bounds.
And now to the 39-yard line, 3rd down and 5. They got another screen set up. They're going the other way. And once again, they got blockers and they got room to run. So I guess it worked out twice. 3rd down and 2. I'm not going to run another screen, but they're throwing one deep middle. Caught! Touchdown on the post route. And it's going to be a 2-point game once more as Virginia Tech with a big run there with 3 minutes to play. I mean, they're in position where they can try to run this clock out. They get another 1st down here, and we're on to the 2-minute warning. Another 1st down or 2 as they're going to run. He's got a 3rd and inches, game on the line, and they're not going to stop him. Not only that, he's getting free. He got loose, and he's putting the game away. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. 33-24 is your final, and we move to the final 2 teams. And you know, 2nd to last, 3rd to last game in this video. Guaranteed a team, one of these 2 will be in the semifinals. Will it be Michigan? Will it be NIU? Who's got it? NIU with a big play. He's trying to get tracked down. The safety's chasing him, but they're not going to get him. NIU for the touchdown, and they are taking the lead. If they can beat Michigan twice in 1 year, get back to another national championship on an undefeated season, what a big final year that would be. As a screen on 3rd down, it's not going to get it. He's going to get the football back. Northern Illinois can run this football now, trying to get some clock down. Under 6 to play as on 3rd and 8. He's not going to get by the defender. It's a sack. I mean, only 3 sacks between both teams. That's relatively low for what we've seen in these games. But a 1st down as Michigan taking their time. 1st down not gotten. 4th and inches and they punt it. That's a crazy punt decision. But Michigan trusting their defense and maybe they shouldn't. 2 minutes to play. 3rd down and 6. NIU running. He's got the 1st down. He's got more. He's sliding down and the game on the line. One more 1st down. He's got it. And the Huskies beat him again. Down to the semifinals one more time, NIU. And they got it to Virginia Tech. This team took out Valpo. This team is looking for redemption for last year losing to Michigan. And now NIU, they've been looking for redemption for like a decade, it feels like, as they are on their best chance. 14-0, number 2 seed with a 7-point deficit. But Virginia Tech is trying to add to this lead. And they're going to if they keep making plays like that, as he's going to step up and run it. He's got field goal range and into the red zone. And now throwing on 1st and 10. He's just got so much time. This offensive line's doing an amazing job. Touchdown! Virginia Tech with it. And now it's a 2-score game. And NIU, it's slowly starting to fade as it's not looking like they can do it. But they've made comebacks before. They've came back down from 15, down from 10. But not this one. It looks like it's going to be Virginia Tech putting this one to bed, as if they put it in the end zone again. Handoff for the 1st down inside the 20 again, and a completion for another 1st. Turning upfield, the speed gets him down to the 1, and Virginia Tech squeezes the life out of Northern Illinois, puts it away, and poor Huskies are going to go down one more time to close this video, and that is going to put a wrap on these 15 years, and a pretty exciting 15 years. A lot of action happened, a couple of stories. I love when these 15 years happen, we get some sort of narrative or some sort of storyline thread that goes out, and we had a couple in this one. So, you know, we're going to tally up all the results as per usual. We got these teams split into tiers, and we're going to find out what team is going to be moving on to that, you know, to be determined video where all the teams, all the winners of each region and state are going to be going head to head. That's going to be what's on the line. But we got all these teams tiered up. We'll get into all of that after we take a look at the final recruiting class, where, you know, it's going to be interesting to see. Michigan was doing so well, and then like the final 3 years they just stunk it up, so it's going to really tank their ranking. But we got all these teams tiered up, and we're going to find out, starting off with the teams that will not be involved in that big finale video, as, you know, I had to make a special tier all to their own. How about tier 6? Arguably one of the worst, if not the worst team of all time in these videos. I mean, you know how impressive it's got to be in the red for every category? How about in 15 years, you win 49 games, you don't get a single high caliber prospect, you don't make a conference championship, you don't even make a bowl game, you don't get an All-American, you get 2 players drafted, and out of 134 teams, your average recruiting class was 120th.
That's special. It's impressive to be that bad, but when you got 20 teams, I guess somebody's got to be that bad. So let's move on to Tier 5, and these were kind of the punching bags, not quite as disastrously bad, but these teams were bad in their own right. I mean, between the four of them, Ball State, Western Michigan, and all these other teams, one bowl win, 0-5, 0-3, 0-2, no conference title appearances, 1 4-star between all of them in that 64 to 70 win range, draft picks not many, recruiting classes, struggling to be in the top 100. So, this one was really interesting with how many bad teams there were. When you have a lot of teams, you expect maybe some more middle of the pack teams. There were like barely any middle of the pack. It was either you were good or you were bad, and there were a lot of bad teams to get through. Like I said, a lot of bad teams. As Tier 4, these teams were just kind of stuck in purgatory where, they'd make a bowl game every couple of years, and, they'd exist. They wouldn't be offensively bad. They would just be, just regular bad, I guess. Illinois was a surprising one, as usually they're pretty good a lot of the times. Like, there are a ton of save files that I do where Illinois becomes like a pretty good school, and I've seen them win the national championship. I've seen them perform well. Really surprising that not only were they bad, like they were really bad considering 0-6 in bowl games. Oh, and so you didn't win a single bowl game? If I were to tell you that going into this video, like, who would have the worst bowl record of these 20 teams, I told you it was Illinois. I don't think, like, that's really crazy. I think that was a very big, like, outlier, shocking result, like one of those sneaky, shocking results. So, really disappointing from them. I mean, they couldn't even outdo some of these FCS schools, and I mean, yeah, like, this is Tier 4, and these teams are struggling to get 80 wins. And I think this is deserving of its worst Tier 3 or most irrelevant Tier 3, because like I said, there were not a lot of, like, middle-of-the-pack teams. The most middle-of-the-pack team was Indiana. Like, every team genuinely was, like, either heavy hitters, powerhouse contenders, or, like, below 500 by like a dozen games. Like, it was just no real in between. Indiana, though, curiously enough, won a conference championship very early on, made it to the playoffs, and I guess never recovered after losing to Oregon. 1-6 in bowl games as well. So they started off pretty good. Like, 2 years in, Indiana was like one of the teams who was kind of a front runner, and then they just never did anything again. So unfortunate there for them. Purdue, like I said with Purdue, like, I've seen them become good a couple of times. Not in this one. 88 and 101, no conference title appearances, 9 bowl appearances, but nothing great there. I mean, this is a Tier 3. These teams were upper half. Like, we're into teams. These are teams were, what would it be? 8, 9, 10, 11. These were the 8th through 11th best team in this video. That's top half. So, like, trust me when I tell you, there was not a lot of great teams. Most of the teams were kind of iffy to bad. And as you can see, I mean, things take a significant jump. The highest amount of wins on Tier 3 was 91. The lowest in Tier 2 is 134. Like, there is no in between. So Tier 2, these are the teams that were good, but never great. Never really got there. As, 140, 130 amount of wins. I mean, I will say, Notre Dame, a lot of high caliber recruits. They just didn't really do as much with them. Notre Dame, it's surprising too, since they're usually like really good, but probably because you're playing in an independent conference, and now, when we put them in this video, you have a little bit more difficult conference opponents, so you're going to take a little bit more in the loss department. And the bowl games, I mean, 3-3 in playoffs. Michigan State, these guys are funny. I mean, 0-3 in the playoffs, 0-3 in the conference championship. Pretty sure they got like blown out in every playoff game. They choked away every conference championship they were in, and then got like destroyed in the playoffs. It's just kind of weird, but funny. And then Butler was a nice little team that, in the second half really started to pull through. 3 conference championship appearances, a conference championship win, 4 playoff victories, 2 semifinals appearances, and overall, really put themselves on a nice trajectory to be a nice team in the world of college football. So, if we were going another 5-10 years, Butler was a team that could have even jumped up to Tier 1 because they were really on a nice path. Meanwhile, Michigan State was on the down, and Notre Dame was just kind of plateauing as just a nice 10-win-a-year type of team. but still, and all these teams were good, and for a tier 2, this is a pretty good tier 2, but they were just never great, never made the national championship, never got over the hump, never won those big games. So let's wrap things up with the final one, and tier 1, a really interesting tier 1. So all 4 of these teams were championship contenders, true championship contenders that made national championship appearances or won them. And I mean, I think if you're handing out a winner, I think it's got to be Michigan. But man, NIU, like, I don't think there's ever been a team, off the top of my head in these videos, I don't think there's ever been a better team that never won a national championship than NIU. I think that they're going to hold that distinction for now. I mean, they were just so good. I mean, like I said earlier on, I think they're going to go down as the team that also won the most playoff games without winning a national championship. 10 playoff wins in this type of video, that's a lot. Like, 10 puts them among the most, and they didn't win the national championship. 2 conference championship victories, overall the most bowl wins, 158 total wins, but Valpo then came out of nowhere, stole a national championship just out of nowhere. Like, they only made 3 playoff appearances the entire video, and one of them, their first one, win a national championship, and they won it over Wisconsin, who made the national championship. 5-5 playoff record for them. 9-1 in bowl games, really impressive there, as they only had 1 conference championship though, 157 wins. And then, you know, they also had the highest average recruiting class, even though, curiously enough, it's weird how the numbers played out, but, you know, Notre Dame had 210, was it, 4 and 5 stars, where Wisconsin had 125, but Wisconsin had a higher average grade. Like, literally, Notre Dame would get the high-end prospects and nothing else, and then Wisconsin just had some nice recruiting classes and was very consistent. But, you know, Valpo, they're here because they won a national championship. Without this national championship, they are a tier 2 team probably, but them winning it is just crazy. I still don't think you can give them the victory. And then you go to Michigan. Had the most wins, 163, most conference championships, pretty clear cut there. 6 of them went to 8. They were not as successful in bowl games, 2-4 in regular bowl games, 7-8 in the playoffs, but they won a national championship. But man, I mean, I think Michigan would get the win, but like, I really want to give credit to Northern Illinois and what they were able to accomplish. I mean, 5 semifinals appearances, even though they didn't win them, they didn't win the national championship. Making the semifinals 5 out of 15 years is really impressive, especially starting off a 1-11 season and then that 77-14 beatdown in a bowl game. The first 2 years they were a laughingstock, and then the next 13 years they locked in. So I want to give them credit there. But I mean, you guys know who you think won. Do you think Michigan did outright win this, or does Northern Illinois deserve the love? I think it's between those 2 teams. So, and I'd say it's Michigan, but I wouldn't argue with you with NIU, because I think my heart says NIU, but the head says Michigan. But like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought. We got a couple more of these videos to go, and then we'll be on to that big time, you know, ultimate final type of video. So like, comment, and subscribe, as all the support on videos like these make it all the more easier to put them up, because with these being 2.5 hours, even more than that, they are a lot of work to put out. So hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you guys all in the next one.